everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, where we take those three things, mix them together, and magic may happen.
Way, yeah! Wow, wee!
Gaga.
That's just that was just a quick, short reel of our various sound effects. If anybody's looking to hire, just let us know.
We do it all. Foley, voice work, ASMR,
step.
Isn't it pronounced ASMR?
Nice.
Thank you.
Gang.
It's happened already. Oh, and naughty.
Anyway, I'm your DM, Briggsy, or Nathan, whatever you want. I'm joined by George, who plays Satine.
Yo.
Oh god, I'm going to have to try and remember this now. Danilo, who plays Varn.
That's it. Hello.
Rob, who plays Halvar.
Yes, hello.
And Sai, who plays someone from the Moonshade.
Yeah, no.
Nah, he plays Sayri.
Who is from?
The Moonshade.
Who is from? Who is Moonshavian? I moonshaved yesterday.
Cool. Right. So there's a weird energy. Okay. That's not on me. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Right. Anyway, let's quickly get through announcements because we've got a lot of shit to do. Sai, start talking about it. Go.
Thank you. If you want to listen to the podcast anywhere, you can find us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, and for the final time, I would like to announce none of those are fake. Nice. Well done. Thank you.
After 3 years.
After 3 years.
We decided to state that they weren't fake.
Everybody knew they weren't fake.
Yeah,
it was only...
Yeah. That's true.
Even RSS.
Cool. I feel like we... George?
Yes.
Video?
Hi, yeah. Hello. Video, we do that. We do YouTube. We do Twitch. We do TikTok. You just have to search DDandD Pod or Dungeons, Dice and Dudes. On those platforms, give us some sugar. Drop us a follow, a like. Whatever it is you do on those various different places. Twitch, we go live fortnightly, but potentially after this evening we might have a little break in our schedule before we get ready. No.
Content keeps flowing.
Yeah,
can't figure out what, but it keeps flowing.
Content is king. So every fortnight we'll be going live with something on Twitch. We'll also then be putting what we do live up on YouTube. So yeah, that's what we do for video. And then TikTok, well, this guy is making a TikTok as we speak.
Red-handed.
Which is amazing. What do you do with TikTok, Si?
I make them. And I break them.
Wow.
I like to kick them. I'm more than just a one-man TikTok machine, though. I also like to do some tweets or do an X, if that's what it's called.
You can X all you like.
Do some X. What else is there? Threads, we're on that. That's fine at the moment. Instagram is our main hub. What's happening? Why are you doing that?
Don't worry.
That's really thrown me off.
Sorry.
But that's all of them, I think.
Right.
Anyway, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, Twitter, DDandD Pod, MySpace,
Bebo, Gary,
Cowboy Bebo.
Great intro.
Yeah.
Nice. Danilo, your thing.
thinkingcritically.co.uk, where there's a D&D discussion podcast where we take a different word or topic with a different guest each week and discuss what it means in the D&D and wider ttrpg framework. Not a lot of content recently, and for that I apologise to everybody.
Never apologise. You do great. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But there will be another episode soon. That's it.
Life,
Can't wait.
Life finds a way.
Tease it on a cliffhanger.
There you go.
Get us amped.
Someone's been watching Lost.
It's the Lost intro. So.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think crit D and D.
Thank you.
Just a sauce that a little bit in at the end.
Yeah, you can actually just do !SO space think crit D&D, and it'll give you a link to his channel.
God
On
damn.
the streams.
Yeah.
Hang on, S-O.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mummy.
No.
No. S-O.
No.
Exclamation mark. S-O.
That's the one.
Space.
Space.
Think.
Think.
Crit.
Crit.
Enter.
D&D.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's wrong. My bad.
No, don't give him an out. This is entirely him.
Yeah.
Si, can you do some one finger typing whilst you're doing this? Just to really add to this. There it is, dead hair. Who's in this video you're showing me? Is this a friend?
Do you know him?
you know
That didn't work.
Is there a space after the
bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't given anything. It's just flooded the chat with nonsense. What are you doing, Si?
Nah, this is all your fault.
Worked on my stream.
Yeah, I've done that on my personal.
Won't be last night. Don't we have a Patreon?
We do. We've got a Patreon. You can choose to go on there and give us your money if you would like to. It's not a lot, but it helps pay for minis, maps. Not that we necessarily need them as much in the future. Wink, wink.
No.
But, you know, just give us your money.
Nice.
Oh, and
We've
also,
got to put a salary, haven't we?
last but certainly not least, if anything, we probably should mention it at the very top because it's more important than the rest of it. It's Game Tea, the wonderful company that's based in the UK. They make luxury handcrafted items for geeks and gamers worldwide. So if you fancy yourself a hot new set of dice, maybe a t-shirt, a bag, a candle, whatever it takes your fancy, then you can head on over and use the discount code TheBrigsy. That's THEBRIGGSY for 5% off of your entire order. Do it.
Hot.
Just do it.
Hot.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop myself from buying more dice from them.
I'm just literally looking for my chonky one, but I can't find it.
Yeah,
So
you've
here's
been
another one.
Chonga.
Oh, here's some stuff.
Someone's probably bought the same set, so.
Yeah. That's the dice. Look at it.
Cool. Right. I think that covers everything.
Top to bottom. Uncovered.
Let's do this. Let's get into it.
Hey, is this the last episode of the Remarus campaign?
We're about to find out.
Oh!
Oh.
It won't. It never is.
When did we first start this?
A
was the
week before
first-
lockdown.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
No?
I figured this stuff out for something.
But for reference, we've been playing this campaign for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
And
So, session 0 was on the 26th of 2019. The first session of the podcast was Faith No More, which took place.
Come on. You can do it. Get out. Just push.
Which took place on the 17th of August 2020.
shit.
3 years.
Fuck me.
Woof.
Nice.
That's a lot of time to spend.
How are you feeling about it?
I've aged horribly because of this.
You're a decade older than some people.
So the life sapped from him. Hey.
Nah, it's been good. But hey, it's not over yet.
It's not over.
Because we're about to start this the same way that we've started just about every goddamn session. With some music.
Ooh.
That's a little bit of ambience.
That's it. You got it. Yeah, that's yours.
And then, where is it? Where's the oh, it's right flipping in front of me. So, in the last session,
You don't do this to yourself, and then you have to commit.
And then you run out of breath.
Yeah.
Like, we're all worried.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Start going blue. It's worrying.
It's the last one. Just take it easy, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Never. In the last session, our Avengers had arrived in Dunmire, and after gathering their bearings, they began to make their way through the valley formerly known as the Valley of the Giants. Upon making their way through the horde of undead, they began their approach across the desolate expanse that spans ahead of the Twins' fortress. Joined by their final companion, Halvar Armstrong, father of Ulysses, they pressed across as they avoided the detection from a creature above. Almost at the gates, the group was set upon by a massive undead dragon, though Halvar took flight and was pursued by this creature. As a torrent of flame engulfed Halvar, Sarsil, the silver dragon, swooped in to distract the beast as the group gathered upon the ramparts and steeled themselves to venture deeper into the fortress. Passing through the remnants of the castle, the unnerving silence of the halls was soon broken as the undead descended upon them, though, after a well-placed turn undead and some swift blows, they quickly fell as silence filled the halls again. Not bad.
Oh, good.
No, that's your right, yeah. I wasn't worried for your health at any point.
There you go. Let's get rid of this music. Let's get this music.
Sure.
You go ahead.
So that, so we're in the chamber. It's all quiet. Silence.
Yeah, it's quiet.
I'm just gonna.
Do you want to hum closer to that microphone?
Oh my god.
He's got you.
God.
Don't tell me.
Satine's gonna wander over to you, however, and just be like, "No hard feelings for the kill I stole from you. I am sure we'll have many opportunities to help each other out."
I had an opportunity to whet my axe. I am grateful to receive many more coming. There are no hard feelings.
Undoubtedly, many more. Speaking of which, is it down the corridor? There's like a green light coming from under a door.
Yes.
You said it was like constant now, it's not flashing, it's just...
At least underneath this door it is.
Okay.
Oh, so this isn't like the light on top of the fortress that's like pulsing.
You don't know.
No one knows.
Well, I see the pulsing or not pulsing.
Can we see the light?
Well, you don't know if it's like the same light or not.
Right.
But is it
But there is-
pulsing?
But there is a steady light.
Steady.
Oh,
From underneath the
steady.
door. Sorry, I just already answered that question for this guy, and then we came over and you asked a very similar
Oh
question.
no, he just looked really confused, so I just wanted to just double check.
That's just my face.
Okay, it's fine then.
So this light. Tell me more about it.
It's green.
Pulsing?
Because technically light's always flashing.
I mean,
Was it crispy?
That's true.
technically it does pulse in the sense that when you blink it's not there, and then when you
Ah,
open it.
yeah.
So
No, that
it could be
tracks.
classed as pulsing.
Probably a trap. Take
Do you
another
know,
way.
I take it back. There will be another session.
Oh, that's very funny, Nathan.
Okay. Satine's gonna walk towards the door, but this time checking again for traps as she goes, because pretty sure she fucked things up, which led the ambush.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
While she's doing that, this room that we're in now, was it like some kind of crypt?
Yes.
Are there tombs, crypts on the floor, you know, with concrete lids?
Make a perception check.
I rolled a 28 for investigation,
Okay.
so I tell you.
17.
Okay, so first of all, Satine, there does not appear to be any traps leading up towards this door, with a steady light filtering through underneath
Okay.
the door. For you,
Yeah.
Vaughn, you have a look around, and other than the ones that had opened freshly for the undead to come through, there doesn't appear to be any more in this room.
Okay, the ones that are open, do a little bit of grave robbing, anything in there?
Make an investigation check for me.
Now I'm at the door. can I check the door for traps as well?
Make another
Can I help
investigation
with
check with him, her.
Her.
Sure.
You girls are on it.
14. Investigation.
Oh, am I advantage then?
Robin.
Or are you doing
Oh, yeah, you go with the advantage.
advantage?
For you, Vaughn, some bits of clothing.
Use that to make new capes for the 2 newbies in the team.
Sure. Keepsakes.
Give me the numbers.
Seems like some of these people were buried with like
Thanks, mate.
a few coin for travel across the plains.
World.
Sure that. But nothing super interesting. It's just crypts. It's just
Just
where the dead are.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Dead are.
And
Ass crypts.
for my investigation check on the door for traps, I got 31.
I'm gonna break your fingers.
Okay.
31. You comb over every inch of this door, and it's a door. It's a double door, wooden.
Flashing?
It's
Is it crispy?
Well, actually, the door's
Is it
not.
creamy?
Well, we actually haven't discussed if the door's flashing.
That's what I'm asking.
We know the light's flashing underneath
The door.
No, it's not. The
Door
light's
is
steady.
The light's steady.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
the light.
But that means the door's flashing then.
The door could be flashing red,
Something-
but like it's taken damage.
Something has to be flashing.
So you know how you said this was the last session? Nope.
Yeah, it will be. Because
He already made that joke.
the building's going to collapse on top of us.
And then we'll die, yeah.
Did you actually make that joke?
Turns out the twins, they failed doing what they were doing, and they actually just accidentally set off a nuke. We just hard cut to just like.
Sayri is gonna say to say to Satine, I know that President. What am I doing in your voice?
Yeah.
A French accent?
The perfect mimic.
I know. You know, our survival is imperative to the. I guess the survival of the races of the realm, but maybe for this moment we should put aside precautions and see what's on the other side. Knowing your skills, I think maybe just look from a jar and I'll back you up.
Is the door locked? Can I try the door?
After your very high investigation, the door is not locked.
Does this make sense? We don't have time to waste.
I'll draw my sword and just have my hand on your shoulder.
Are you guys like following? Halvar and
I've got my axe on my shoulder. I'm just waiting for the next fight.
Yeah.
Wait. I could sneak in, but it is. This would maybe be more your thing to go in first. Guns blazing. What's a gun?
Blunderbusses blazing.
Guns.
Okay, yeah.
Smites blazing.
Guns blazing.
There's guns.
I mean, if we are not taking a cautious approach, I'm happy to enter.
Yes, maybe.
Pardon me. And I'll push,
Oh, shit. Here we go.
and open the door.
I could send one of the boys.
That's right. I've opened
You
the door.
open the door and you step into it's almost like the side of like a hall. Immediately to your left there is almost like a constant stream of energy flowing up from like a green pool that then comes back on itself and into the wall and just seems to disappear. To your left is just a long hall that leads down to what looks to be like some structures down at the far end.
Is there anyone in here?
Perception check.
We all start to fan in, and like Satine will take like a
14?
14. It doesn't appear to be anybody in here. The structures are actually just a couple of like chairs, almost like thrones, and then there's like a few pews.
Guns.
I will cautiously, I'll kind of like wave over my shoulder as if to say like, yeah, come in. Cautiously approach this pool. So it's just got essentially a beam of green energy coming out of the pool.
Yeah. So it's almost like there's a slight. So there's the actual like pool itself, but then there's almost like this kind of like translucent energy that's kind of flickering around just above it, and that's what forms into this like conduit.
Is there any like detritus on the floor that I can, like a loose pebble or rock?
Yeah, there's little bits.
Chuck it in.
Okay. You chuck it in, and as soon as it kind of reaches that kind of translucent kind of flickering thing, it just like slowly dissipates into just dust and then sprinkles into the water underneath.
Interesting.
So we will look at Vaughn, just be like, as someone who's dealt with magic in their life, do you have any idea what this could be?
I'll take a look. Do you need to roll?
Sure. Let's make this Arcana.
Just out of curiosity, what's the DC on this?
Probably not a lot.
Good.
Depends on what you're trying to discern.
The nature of this conduit. 27. No, 29.
29. So this is almost like a refined form of necromantic magic, but harnessed in such a way that it's almost like a pure form of energy. And just by your keen eye and understanding of magic, you can see that it's flowing upwards and that it seems to be heading towards something. But
I'll walk around the pool.
Being followed by the entourage.
Yeah. We form a circle and hold hands.
I love the idea of all the zombies also being like, oh.
Yeah.
Clipboards making notes.
And they're all just like whispering, and then there's a lot of nodding and lots of agreement going on. One just like taps his foot against like the bottom of it.
Tire kickers.
Yeah.
Is it can you see through the conduit, or is it opaque?
it is opaque.
Okay. So Varn will disappear behind the back and then reappear on the other side. So do I get the impression this isn't the start, it's coming from somewhere else?
Correct.
Right, okay. This appears to be a small section of something. This is just a part of a flow of energy from somewhere to somewhere else. So...
Do we have the means of obscuring it? Preventing...
What's the diameter of this conduit?
It's about 15 feet across.
Fucking hell. It turned the stone to dust, so I don't think anything we can do here without risking personal injury. We can try and put a pew in it, I suppose, to see if that will also crumble to dust. I imagine it will do, but we can test the hypothesis.
Sorry, I got an email.
Guns and emails now exist. What next?
Steampunk, isn't it?
As a Boeing flies by.
Are the pews loose? Or are they wooden benches? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help you move it.
No.
Yeah, and we'll just chuck it into just throw it in.
Cool. I got everybody else went in unison. You're like,
Yeah, I do really help.
I'm here too.
so you chuck it, and as soon as the end of the pew makes contact with it, it just immediately starts turning into just matter.
Mm-hmm. I would recommend against going close or near, or I don't think there's anything we could do here. The source and the destination, absolutely, but halfway down, it's passing through solid matter, so I don't think that we can do anything here.
Can I have another just poke around, see if there's anything else? Any like levers, buttons, any kind of mechanical or any kind of things that might not have been picked up?
Sure,
yet?
if you're trying to be very thorough, then make an investigation check. If you're just kind of trying to look for certain things, then it'd be perception.
I'd probably say look whilst you're all chatting, because I know I have absolutely no arcane abilities, so I would just be looking around. It's 27.
Other than a set of doors that were immediately opposite where you had entered, there's not really anything else in the room of note.
Cool. Alright.
I want to test the hypothesis. I want to get the new guy that I just made him turn sides in that last room, just to put his finger in the beam. because it was like necromantic energy. So I wanted to see if that like makes him better or makes him worse.
Sure.
So if he comes back with without a finger, that's life. Whoa. Are you undead?
Let's see.
Cool. Make a strength saving throw for one of your guys, whoever you choose to put their finger in.
The new guy we just turned. Cool. So that is a 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay. As his finger touches it,
well, they got long ones, this guy. They gassed, so
he is immediately pulled into it.
Oi.
So you have a moment to attempt to pull him out.
Yeah.
Either yourself or your undead.
I will, but then they can pull me. I want to be in between them touching him.
Okay. You can make a strength. No, let's make this athletics with advantage because you've got your undead crew.
Okay. Thank good for that. 15.
15. You barely manage to pull this creature away from this conduit. As you can see, his whole arm is starting to blacken and start to rot and peel away into nothing.
Oh, not good then.
No. As you pull him out,
oh god.
he takes 22 points of force damage.
Force?
Mm-hmm.
Give over. Not necrotic though.
No.
That's what it is.
How's he looking?
He's looking alright. I've got a shitload of HP here, so that's all good.
Is the conduit like noisy?
Other than like a very low.
No,
Something's noisy.
It's as noisy as siren. Crunch, 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 munch, munch, munch.
Just sitting in the back watching the conduit.
Throw another dead guy in there.
Other than like a low hum of energy.
Yeah.
Nothing other than that. But when the ghast put its hand in, there was almost like a sucking sensation or like noise, like
Okay.
like it was trying to pull the essence out of him.
Cool. Nice. Second part of that question, does that mean we can then maybe, as we're in the presence of it, can we hear up or down as to where it could be? It's going up, but it could have. Simon's point is that it could be something summoned from the earth, rather than it might not have, like they could be up above and it's just pulled something out of the earth, or are they down below and it's and shot it up? Yeah.
Is it a push or a
Make a perception check.
Yep. Cool.
Can I be checking that door whilst they're doing all this?
4.
Traps, locks.
Sure. Investigation check.
22.
22. As it's coming out of this pool, it's kind of hard to get an idea of if it's actually channeling from beneath the pool,
Okay.
if it's like you're trying to listen through liquid and through solid matter.
Yeah, this is a stretch. Sorry.
No, like, thank you
I
for.
haven't tried that.
Yeah. I might. Oh, if we have time. No, forget it. Okay.
Do what you want to do, man.
No, I was going to lay down
This is your
forbiddance, but it doesn't go high enough as I want it to. So it'd be a waste of time.
I rolled a 22 on investigation for the door.
Is that taking into consideration that you can't roll lower than a 10?
It was a shit roll.
Okay. Cool,
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
That was a reliable talent, yeah.
Doesn't seem trapped. What? You've looked it over and you feel pretty solid that this is once again just a door.
How Varsi's sitting, hesitating and just hand on shoulder. Is everything okay? Are we still moving? This seems like a dead end.
The other room, I'm pretty sure, in a hushed tone, I'm pretty sure I made those undead appear because I didn't check very well. So I'm just a bit, how you say, on edge. But no, I think this door is fine.
Okay. Take the handle and begin to push it open and start peeking through.
Cool. You see a very low lit interior.
Okay.
Nothing immediately visible.
I'll then also peek through. Can I see it better? I don't know if you've got
I don't have any dark vision or anything.
I have dark vision, just thought I'd let you know, DM.
Okay, you look in, you see a dark, low lit interior.
Anything of detail in there at all with a perception check?
Sure, you can make a perception check.
Or straight?
No, because there is some light in there, so it
Just
would be.
dimly lit.
Yeah.
Give me that. Okay. That's 21.
Hang on.
Can you do something?
From the slightly cracked door that you've opened, you can just see that it's a corridor, leads in, and then there's like a little bit of light kind of coming through from the left-hand side that just kind of shines onto what looks like maybe like a table or something. But
Okay.
that's about it.
Just kind of back to you guys in the room. Are you ready to move on, or are you still looking around?
Where are we heading?
Just from the door that I'm hanging
But
out.
do we wish to head to the source or to the destination of the conduit?
Can you go this way?
Huh?
Your way towards the conduit. Can you go that way?
I don't believe so.
Is there a
Go on then.
stairwell, or
Anything else in the room?
No?
can you follow it up?
Well, not from this room, but we could try and guess its movements through the building and follow it up.
Good.
Because it's going up at a right angle, right? Into the next floor up, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
Could we climb up then?
No, we just follow it on the inside. We just
Oh,
find some
right.
steps and then
the
try
only
and...
doors currently are the ones that we're
Mhm.
at. So
Oh, okay, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
haven't made that decision yet. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Are there steps where the conduit is? Sorry.
No.
No, but I'm just saying, like, shouldn't, rather than just walking around aimlessly, we should...
try and fill it.
You want to go to the end?
Yeah.
Seems to make sense. Although the only route we have forward is this way. So
So be it.
Because you can't put your... Did you put your man through this? Your undead?
You see an undead with like a
Yeah.
fucked arm.
Yeah.
Another undead's just putting a cigarette in his mouth.
You want to walk through there?
No.
Okay.
We'll try and follow it through the building as
Okay.
best we can.
This way.
Cool. Start making your way in. And as you do, there is just like you kind of walk about 20 feet or so. And as you kind of turn the corner from where this light seems to be coming from, it's just a couple of hanging chandeliers over a big pit where the floor is broken away and crumbled into the earth.
Can we walk around it?
No.
Blocks
This
the room.
is about 30 feet across, and then it's about 50 feet or so wide or in length, and then you see that there are a set of wide stairs that lead up
On the other side.
on the other
Look
side.
to
Excellent.
Sayri and ask. You don't suppose you have the light cantrip?
You would be correct.
I'll pull out a copper piece. So would you mind casting it on this?
She was very cool actually. Just you know when like a card shark flips a chip through their fingers, or like Two-Face, like this, like as George just demonstrated.
Wow.
But by the
so
time it
good.
gets to the end, it's illuminated.
It's lit.
Nice.
I don't want to pay profits for that. And then I'll throw it.
Maybe
In.
I'll toss it into the pit.
Cool. So you kind of lean over a little bit, being short and not step too closely to it. It keeps going. Keeps going. Keeps going.
Too long.
Until eventually it just gets engulfed in darkness.
Ooh.
So this is clearly a very deep pit. It cost me a copper.
I could reimburse you if you'd like.
Expensive bit.
Do I have
Is your horse available?
Well, in here, no. Don't really have space for him. What's the ceiling situation?
It's probably about 20 feet high.
Beams or flat?
2 chandeliers hanging from the ceiling.
Flat ceiling.
Flat ceiling.
With chandeliers over the pit.
You're really fucking pushing it, aren't you? I know what you want.
That was too
I'm
far.
answering.
That was.
I know
how
what you want us
said.
to do. What do you want me? What? I know what you want us to do. What do you want?
There are 4 lights.
Okay. I'm going to take the rope from my pack.
Mm-hmm.
Tie the I've got 2 hand axes, 2 hatchets that I keep on my waist.
Mm-hmm.
Tie one of them up around like a pretty decent knot around the top bit, and try and grapple one of the chandeliers.
Sure. Just make an attack roll, adding your dex, I guess. Range, whatever that would be. Yeah, range. That's the one.
That's a natural 20.
And somehow forms a perfect bow on the chandelier.
Oh no, but just a knot.
It's just a bow.
Before I begin to climb, I'm going to give it a significant tug, just to make sure it doesn't just fall off the ceiling.
You give it a good couple of tugs, and there's a little bit of dust that comes away from the ceiling itself, but it seems sturdy.
Short of being able to fly, I see this as being perhaps the most sensible option.
It makes sense.
Yes.
I will hold the far end if you want to rappel up. Keep it sturdy.
Yeah. But perhaps, how much rope have you got? Have you got some more?
We've got about 50 feet.
And is this it?
How high up is it?
It was about 20 feet high.
So yeah, 20 foot of it's gone, but there's another 30 foot.
Okay. I was going to say maybe we could rope the person who's going across so that if it does, like a backup. But
Yeah, I mean, if I'm holding onto it anyway as a steady, I'll tie it around my waist
okay, cool.
before anyone climbs up, and then
Stunning. Okay.
So, hang on, how far apart are the chandeliers?
Chandeliers are about 10 feet apart.
So, are we thinking of going up and jumping across? What's the plan? Or are we not just swinging across?
Swinging.
Yeah.
Swinging across.
Oh, yeah.
Is the rope long enough to
Well, how long's the gap?
20 foot?
No, the gap in
30.
distance was about short. No.
So
thought you
the
said
gap
50.
across was 30.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
40?
there's too many measurements. No, so the room itself, or this little corridor thing, is about 30 feet across. The distance of the
Yes.
hole is about 50 feet.
Oh, okay, so we
and then the
can't swing.
chandeliers were 20 feet high.
We definitely can't
And
swing
there's
across
10 feet in
in one swing.
No. So my thought was climb up to the first with the rope, with more rope given, hop across the next one, tie that, and then hop down, and then one person anchor in each end. You've then got a bridge that we can climb.
Okay.
We'll need to use two ropes.
Yeah.
You got a second one.
I don't.
I've got some
I've got some.
Yeah, we would have had adventurous kit, wouldn't we, or some shit. Yeah.
I've got rope. I got 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me like that for?
I know, because you
Your
looked at me.
inventory.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Most
we
of the
do.
ropes nowadays.
Okay, cool. I don't mind going up first.
By all means. And I'll tie it round and just hold it steady.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the first kind of anchor point. Sort of.
All right, cool.
Just out of curiosity.
Can you hear anything?
Wall and the nearest chandelier, how big's that gap? I'd imagine 15 feet. If
Roughly.
it's
Halfway.
50 foot. What's jumping distance?
I think ultimately it's like a certain number plus your athletics. or
Annoying
something like
is
Okay.
the answer to that question.
Alright, I'll leave it. We'll do the sensible thing.
You know, we're on the wall.
Wall run,
Nice.
jump backwards, swing off that chandelier.
Onto-
Hopefully that has a long enough rope to swing onto the next chandelier, to then jump onto the other side.
Like Prince of Persia, this shit.
Some monk shit right there.
Assassin's Creed, your way out of
When
this.
you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you moved at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Oh, sweet.
I'm good with numbers, but I'm not really good with words.
-1 is my.
What was your score?
I'll go backward for a jump.
Not your modifier.
You go into the conduit.
Not your modifier, your score.
Oh, 8. Okay.
So you could jump 8 feet. Oh, hang on. You can jump 8 feet. And there's a 10-foot gap
Between the chandeliers?
Yeah.
Well, in the middle, there's
Yeah, that's
15
not happening
feet
then.
either side of the wall and the chandelier.
Before you go up, if we could work on this slightly, I'll give you mine the hand axe. And that bit of rope
Okay. Yeah, alright.
with it tied up, and I'll say you need to make the throw to the next
To
one.
link it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, this will go.
Reliable talent though, so
Yeah.
Unless you're rolling that one, you're fine. So, what's happening right now?
Right, Satine is now climbing up
Cool.
the
So,
rope to the chandelier.
however, legs braced, core engaged.
If there's much gap, the rest of my guys are going to help you anchor that. If there's spools.
May I just quickly, as a retcon, if I can, before Satine decides
second one
to
so far.
fucking climb up this rope over a bottomless pit, can she see if there's anything else in the room that could help us with this?
Do you think in the room enough now?
Sure. Make a perception check. Why not?
Why not? It's Christmas somewhere. It's a 2, so it's a 10. It's a 21 for perception.
21. There's, like I said, there's a table directly behind you that is about roughly it's about 12 feet away from the edge of this hole.
Okay. How long's the table?
But like, I don't know.
Is it 50 foot long?
is it like a banquet hall?
It's like 4
55
feet.
foot.
It's like a little kind of. There's a couple of plants on there that are long dead.
Okay.
Other than that,
Nothing else.
nothing else.
Right. Okay. Satine's gonna start climbing up the rope.
Cool. Climb up the rope.
Get to the top where the chandelier is. Try and work around the chandelier
You can climb up.
to get to the closer
Edge.
edge.
You can do that from the top of it.
Oh yeah.
Climb up onto it, you can then.
Oh yeah.
Like every video game.
Yeah. Okay. On top of the chandelier.
Cool.
Just quickly look at how strong that looks. The bit that goes into the ceiling.
Yeah. To make sure.
Make an investigation check.
I did give it some.
Yeah, we should. You
A
should.
natural 20
Oh,
plus 12,
You
Don't waste those.
30 fucking 2.
Looks pretty sturdy. It looks like it's gonna. You could stay here for a little bit if you wanted to.
A little bit. How many minutes? Seconds.
Take a short rest.
Take a short rest. Okay, so yeah, now with the rope, Halvar's hand axe, gonna try and link it onto the next chandelier.
Well, you could probably put them closer.
Sure. Make a. So attack roll. Add your dex.
So,
What you would do for your crossbows, basically.
uh,
So probably not plus 11, plus 6.
that's 6. It's done him. It's a natural 1. That's 6. That's a 7.
Get them all out now.
Yeah, it's just
You just
workshop
rolled
it.
what, a 20 and then a 1 as well.
I'm holding the other end of the rope, by the way, so if I throw
No,
this...
that's the end you threw. The loose end. Ah, you idiot. What am I meant to do with it?
And it gets caught on the chandelier. And like. Yeah, it gets caught on the chandelier, but it doesn't connect. So the moment you're like, cool, I've got this, and you start pulling, and then it just comes loose and just falls down.
Cuts the other rope.
Okay. I'm going to try that
Just
again.
call up and be like, just breathe.
Yep.
Think of it as like you're killing a bad guy. You know,
Yep.
you're good at that.
You love doing that.
I really do.
All good, guys.
Yeah.
It's a bit better.
Lots of money for killing someone for getting this shot.
It's 21 on the same attempt. So 21.
Wow, so good.
So good, yeah.
So this time you chuck it, and you actually hit the chandelier correctly, and it kind of whips around a couple of times, and you feel like this I hold. This is fine.
I'm gonna pull the chandelier towards my chandelier. If it will
So how much length of rope have you got on this one?
So you take a full reel.
You take a full 50
foot,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the other 50 is now between these two.
Yeah.
Cool.
With the idea that you can take that 50 from the top across and then down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'll bring it in. I then tie a knot
Yeah.
with one part of it. Just like knot the two chandeliers together.
Sure. Sleight of hand.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a 10, plus 10, so it's 20. Dirty.
It's a good knot.
It's a
That should hold.
Kajori would be proud.
R.I.P. that.
Bless up. Always liked him.
None of you know who that is.
Oh yeah.
Simon knows.
He's alive in here.
Yeah.
And here.
Just not in the game.
No. Cool. And then
Divide into bitch.
Satine's then going from the top of this chandelier going, okay, so I've tied them two together. How am I getting over there?
You're gonna lower yourself and swim.
Whoa. This is like some fucking
Do it.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, bloody...
Uncharted.
What's that thing people do for like business things where they like do business away days?
Team
Oh.
Spelunking?
Ninja Warrior.
Ninja Warrior,
Like,
Enjoy Centre, fucking Go Ape.
Go Ape.
That's
Yeah.
it, that's what I was
Go
going.
away.
This is some Go Ape shit. Okay, cool.
Go Ape, Satine. You've got this.
So with the remaining rope, I'm then going to lower myself down and try and yeet onto the other side.
Cool. Make an athletics check for me.
Fucking hell.
bum 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 bum.
Which isn't my strength, so...
No, this is not good.
It's only 15 feet.
17.
That's good. That's
There you
lucky.
go.
It's a -1 that I have, so...
So you kind of precariously lay yourself down a little bit, and then you start, and then you launch just at the apex, and you land. Do you feel like the ground give away a little bit just by the edge of the gap? A few stones kind of.
Just before she turns around,
across.
she just like takes a big deep breath, like, fuck that, and then just looks to you all and goes, I suggest one of you brings another rope so you can go down, lower it, throw it to me, and then I can attach myself so that you might not fall in and die.
I'll send one of my guys across with my rope first. As a sacrificial lamb, just in case.
You're doing all of your guys.
No, one guy
Okay.
with my rope.
Okay, but I'm assuming that you're going to try and get all of your guys.
At some point, yeah.
Okay, that bit we're
They
condensed.
should have been just laying down. Like
we
on
walked
each
across
other's
them.
shoulders and then just fall forward and then we just walk across them.
How strong do you think the abdominal muscles are on undead creatures?
Strong enough for us to run across.
We just lightly.
Depends how yoked they were in life.
Have they been
I'm a
hitting
half
core?
elf, so I'm fleet of foot. So they can't film me.
Do it then.
No, I'm not
Get
Cool, right.
How tall are all undead? 6 foot?
How many have you got? 10?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, well, if they're 6 foot, then that's enough
We could do it.
space. Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to stand up though, Stephen's too tall.
No, I think they'd all have to kind of like get in a squat and lean forward.
And then
Like-
extend
Yeah, and then like they all have to like
like a fucking
This is what you
concertina
get.
thing.
This is what you get. Saying it's the finale.
And then the last one just grabs onto the edge.
You made this puzzle.
thank you. This
I thought, cool, someone's going to cast fly.
Don't have it.
I thought. Oh,
My
Trash
flying
it up.
thing is outside. It's not allowed in. It's too big.
Good.
I should have just jumped across. Should have tried it.
My thought is when we're fighting with Thays, well, hopefully we'll be outside in the courtyardy bit so he can come and join me.
I just thought you were saving spell slots.
Yeah,
Being stingy.
That's right.
Quinn has it, but rather than have fly, I don't want to fly.
Can't you have it because of the ring? And Quinn can just tell you how to cast the spell.
Yeah. Right, come on then. Send over your boy. Let's do this.
Alright.
Yeah,
Shall we just do a big roll for all of us to say how we'll get across?
Well, is it safe for yet first?
I mean,
do your
you feel like it's pretty safe,
Satine didn't
given
die.
that Satine made it across.
Okay.
Some of the heavier folk You two are wearing heavy armour.
And I'm a muscle.
And that's why I'm waiting till the end. Cause
So you two, it would probably be more difficult for you two, but otherwise it's just a
Tie me.
straight athletics check at the end to just swing across.
Maybe more.
Or do we have to swing anymore? Because
well,
Yeah,
it's like essentially a rope bridge.
You'll still need to swing, but I'll rope to you so that as you're coming over, if you fuck it, then
You
I
can
can
pull
pull
us.
you up.
Yeah.
Or hopefully we don't all fall down the pit and die.
I'll send one
I might do the jump.
across first
Don't
to help
no.
with the team.
Perfect.
So if he falls
Yeah.
in or lost the jump or whatever, he can fall into the bottomless pit. I'll forget about him.
Okay.
You can sell one of the more
And then we can.
You can sell one of the smaller ones.
Oh no,
No.
the one that's on 8 HP, I think.
Yeah. That tracks.
So
That tracks.
let's have a look. It's a 15-foot gap. Strength. What's the average strength for your undead?
Well, this one guy's +3. This guest. He's a stinky little boy.
Okay. We will call the DC 13.
What rolling? Strength check for him.
Athletics.
Any help with the whole being
Ultra strength.
tied to Satine?
No.
No.
It'd just mean that if they fail the DC, they might take a little bit of damage, a little bit of full damage, but they won't fall to their death. If they roll a natural 1, we'll see how strong that group is and how strong Satine is.
11 +3 for the first guy.
Perfect. First guy and yeets itself at you and kind of just lands face first on the floor next to you.
Nice.
And then I told him to listen to you, so whatever help you need, grab the rest of the slack, give you a break, whatever, he's your boy.
Okay, so because I don't want to do this for every single motherfucking undead that you have, what is the order of which you are sending people across?
I'll go next.
You'll go next? Perfect. Climb up. Climb across the chandeliers. Kind of slide down a little bit.
Rope over to me.
Rope over.
Tied to me.
Athletics
yourself.
check from you.
No, I'll just misty step that last bit.
Fine.
Scene's bracing.
Yeah.
Rope tied.
And then
whoop, I'm just next to you.
Right.
Nothing personnel.
No.
okay.
I'm not risking a wrong.
That's fine. So you just appear next to Satine.
Right.
Lovely stuff.
Well done.
You could have done that from the start.
No, that's too big. I had to get at least some of the way across.
okay.
So.
Who's next? Is it your horde?
Yeah, they can come next.
Send the entourage.
Okay. We do a few rolls because there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
We do 2 at a time, but we'll give them advantage.
Okay. So I guess we'll start at the top of my list.
Yep.
Which is skeletons.
Skeleton boys.
Which is actually not that strong. Which is a natural 20.
Hey, there you go.
The skelly
They're
bones.
really good. The entourage are...
So they almost do it like a Cirque du Soleil routine.
Amazing.
Get some of their bones mixed up and they start
In the air, they jump all their bones up.
That's fucking cool. Yeah, love that.
And then the bones land in the right places.
It's better for the joints that way.
Yeah.
That's the first set.
I love the entourage.
Second set.
I did
We'll
think
do
the
some
homunculus
zombies.
could be bested.
Which is only an 8
An 8.
for the zombies.
Okay, so as the zombies go to swing across, Satine, I need you to chuck popcorn at yourself,
Yeah, completely, man.
and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Roger that. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's a 1. As in a 2 minus 1. So
Okay.
not a natural 1 on the dice.
How far away from me?
That's still 1.
Yes, it's still 1, yeah.
So I say that as the 2 zombies swing across, one of them kind of gets a little bit more momentum than the other, and as it does, it kind of lands directly on the edge. And as the other one doesn't have any room, it kind of bounces into the back of that one, falls, and the rope snaps, and he falls.
Oh, I was about to get my dagger out and cut it loose, to be fair. And just as soon as I started going...
So that is a zombie down. The other one is still there.
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry, Ron. You didn't make it.
Not natural athletes, are they?
No. Did you like that one?
I'd rather have not lost it.
Yeah.
We'll get you another one.
We've got zombies at home. Zombies at home.
It's just a graveyard.
Do we just hear a dull thud at some point?
Oh, you hear a couple as it just gets scattered across some of the wall.
He's definitely in 2 by now.
I say I mutter something under my breath, a little. Yeah. He's
Good.
his job is done now. He can finally rest.
So I didn't
That's how we would have wanted to go.
He can finally rest. He can finally rest.
Just shoot fireball down the bed.
nuke it.
Just the backdrop.
And then the bigger guys will do the whites, who are a bit better.
Do we have more rope for this whole tying thing? Because I had.
You only lost like a few feet.
Okay, cool, fine.
So it's in the end of the
We
world.
have options.
That was a 1, and then a 20.
Ooh.
Damn.
I would love that for us.
And it's been nothing less than the boss. The bosses. It's the 2 whites now. The 2 ones that can speak.
Alpha and Beta.
Mm-hmm.
Da boys.
So those 2 again make their way across with no effort at all. Somehow you hear a few bones crack, but they stay in place.
They're good. They're showing everyone how it's done. And then the last 2 will do... Oh no, because the guys went over first. So in fact, it's just one of the zombies left, but if you want to roll that in to the other one to save me rolling for another half an hour.
Yeah, fuck it. They will make you across.
Cool.
There you go.
That's
Lovely
it.
stuff.
We just lost 1. That's fine.
That's not bad. Who's next? I'm assuming
I'll go.
Sayri.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've now got how many to do the strength? Say like
4, 5, 6, 8.
we're gonna tie. They'll all hold on to me as we all tie together to then get the person that's coming across.
Sure.
I'm just saying. I'll shut up now.
It's a question.
Sayri.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do what everyone else did with a plot.
You don't want to jump across?
I'm so tempted, but I'll definitely lie.
How
I can't now because all the rope gear is in play.
Huh?
It's not
The
telling
gap
me
is
at all.
30 foot.
50 foot.
Oh, how are you jumping 50 foot?
Run up the wall, jump off the wall onto the chandelier.
Are you
swing the chandelier
Are you
onto
a
the
bump?
next chandelier?
And do you want your character to die? Do you want your
That's why I'm
character
not
to
going
die?
to do it.
Do the rope shit.
Yeah.
The rope shit is essentially there to
The
build a
rope play
bridge.
is it now.
Builds a bridge across.
Nah,
I'm
don't do
going to
it.
do them.
This has been a team building exercise.
Does he know? I'll do the rope shit.
Okay.
This was actually organised by the Thay twins as like an away day for us to all get closer together and bond.
This is
Team building exercise. Yeah, it's going.
There's pizza and soda at the end.
It's just a dilapidated fortress.
Yeah.
This is all it is. It just happens to be a hole in the floor.
We were just like
team
high-fiving at the
a
end.
team building exercise. We didn't really want to like end the world. We just wanted you to all get closer.
Okay, so
Next time we'll make t-shirts.
because you 2, Halvar and Sayri, are wearing heavy armour, it's a
Yes.
slightly higher DC, but you should, in theory, well, I mean, at least in Halvar's case, it should be a little bit easier because you are a big, strong boy. So,
I'm a big strong girl.
what's your strength?
Score
Sure.
16.
Pretty strong.
Okay, that's not bad.
Strong enough.
It's pretty good.
Anywho, come across the. So as you climb across the chandeliers, you can hear a little.
Oh, fuck that.
Can I get my haste on?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Climb down the rope. Athletics check, please. You do not have advantage. It's a straight roll, but you're aiming for 15.
I've got a 27.
Nice.
There you go.
Aced it.
So you actually clear. You go over the small crowd that's beginning to like starting to gather at the other side of this chasm, and just land perfectly.
Probably do a superhero landing. Oh no, superhero landing, skid, 180, dust cloud.
Akira slide.
Akira slides, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
There it is.
Thank you, Dunlow.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I'll begin to hoist myself up,
Yep.
get to the top, free my axe,
Nice. Take it
back
with
on my
you.
belt, turn my rope back, get onto the other one, untie them and allow it to start swinging,
Mm-hmm.
turn my other axe back.
So as you go across the first chandelier and get onto the second one, that first one and just starts to clatter and fall.
Okay, I'm going to worry less about the rope and more just about getting my axe back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in my haste, I'm going to throw the axe down and be like, move!
You should throw it at like the ground.
Yeah, like it basically part the group and throw it down into that. So there's an end tied to this chandelier.
Just for flavour's sake, roll a d20 and add your
Dex.
dex. Thank you.
There you go, there you go.
8.
8. Okay. Not quite high enough to penetrate any of the undead that are there, but it does kind of hit the floor and kind of scatter across and swerve.
Someone grab it, please.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Huddle up. Lots of you grab it, I'm heavy. And then I'll begin like trying to like rappel from the chandelier down the rope
Okay.
to them.
Right. Well, if I could get an athletics check from you, please.
Not a problem. That would be a 19. No, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You kind of start to repel, but as you do so, that other chandelier starts to kind of give way. But you use that moment to kind of like swing the bottom half of your body across, and that kind of, as you do, and you kind of start to kind of swing across, that chandelier drops and falls behind you, and you land with a like a poof. There's a slight crack on the stone beneath you, but you.
And I'll shout, let go, let go, let go, because it's tied to the chandelier. Yeah, and I'll try if I have time to chop the rope to save my other axe.
Roll initiative against the chandelier.
16.
16. That's a 16 on the die.
Okay.
So,
Does the chandelier have a dex bonus?
nah, it's just a straight 16. So, you go to hit it, but before you do, just at that moment, Satine,
Yes,
you
sir.
suddenly feel a pull on your waist. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
That I can do. That I can do.
3, because I'm now within 10 feet of you.
Nice. Okay, plus three did you say?
Plus 3 onto whatever you've
Oh, okay,
already.
cool.
Yeah.
19 plus 3
22.
is 22.
So as soon as you feel that tug, you just quickly, like, quick draw a dagger out from your belt and slice the rope off as it, like, goes.
Okay.
Do you want us to save my axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Axe is fine.
Untie the rest of it and kind of look at them both. And they're really nice, like hatchets. Like, I like them a lot.
Don't be losing them.
I'll tuck them back into my
Sorry, I
belt.
forgot to take it out.
I'll fucking take you out.
Never leave the cave without him. Okay.
Well, I hope we have another way to leave this place, because we can't go back that way.
Big dragon.
Oh yes, of course. He'll still be alive.
Baby dragon.
I hope he still lives.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, that helps.
If
Okay.
not, I suppose I could have my steed fly you down piecemeal.
Yeah.
Worst case, I may need to have a short sleep to get the my ability to, call him back. But
It's fine.
yes.
So, up the stairs, shall we?
Yes.
Let's go.
So,
Let's head upstairs.
So,
Are we stealthing, by the way, guys?
I was going to suggest you go up, not to metagame.
I'll go ahead.
I suggest you go up.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it's not-
say relax and it's not metagaming.
Yeah. I was already going to.
I believe this monster is a guest.
But thank you for your concern.
Oh,
no.
Reddit.
Wait, are we fighting or fucking? Right, yeah, Satine's gonna get ahead of the group a little bit, stealth on ahead. Yeah.
Cool.
Up
Roll
downstairs.
for stealth.
Yes, sir. It's 22.
22.
Really
Feel
shite
pretty
rolls.
comfortable that nobody can see you. Now this set of stairs just keeps going up. Goes up for about 10 feet, small landing, 10 feet. And it seems to go that way for about another 50 feet or so.
Okay. I just stay ahead of the group. Like, if I can hear them, they're too close.
Okay.
Just to continue reconning up the stairs and skitting up, seeing what's up there.
Sure. You keep
Skinny
going up, and then eventually you hit like a set of like big, tall, like dark wood double doors.
Check for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. It's cocked. 13 plus 12 is 25. 12 investigation.
Okay. Just before you go to that door, you can see an ever so faintly glowing sigil just in front of where the door handles are, just on the floor.
Okay. I will back up and go back to the group. And
Imagine we're like slowly just.
Yeah, you're probably about
Yeah,
like
yeah.
30 or 40 feet behind.
beeline to barn and just go. I believe the door ahead has some kind of magic sigil in front of it. I imagine it is trapped. It might not be, but maybe it's worth you checking it out. I do not have any means to disarm magical traps. I wouldn't, would I? No, I'm just all mechanical traps and shit.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
like a arcane trickster thing.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. With it pointed out to me, I'd like to discern the nature of this sigil first before we do it.
Make an arcana check for me.
18.
18. Yep, that's enough. Cool. So you kind of look at it, study it for a moment, and it takes you a couple of minutes, but you discern that this is a kind of, from a little bit of a distance, that this is a glyph set to trigger the moment anybody comes within 5 feet.
Ah, okay. How wide's the door?
The door itself is like maybe, each door is about 5 feet.
Okay, so let me rephrase the question. Could we get through the door without getting within 5 foot of this
No.
sigil? Ah, fuck.
You can maybe like, if you can somehow get the door open with something and just push it open and then jump over, you could maybe try that.
No, that's not
I mean, after what happened last time.
Any chandeliers above the door?
Yeah. So your axe is at the door.
There's
and
no
they'll push it
chandeliers, but
open.
there are candles on either side. So
Are they lit?
these aren't actually.
It's lit!
It's lit.
And presumably it's a bad thing that will happen if it's.
Yeah.
It's not like confetti drops down from the top, is it? When you.
You're our millionth visitor.
You're welcome, Sigil.
Hang on.
Spooky Fortress, millionth visitor. You get a free undead.
Face come out, just start shaking your hands, give you the big novelty shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognise the magic to be necromancy.
So bad.
Well, depending on your
Point of view.
Depending on your definition of safe sex.
Oh, don't use a spell slot. Yeah, maybe use a spell slot, Nathan.
No. You've got a lot of fodder.
No. You've really made me lose one of those.
Whoa. I didn't make you do anything.
Why have you got the giggles, Simon?
Yeah, what's going on?
Because what you said.
What did you say? It was my niche Goldeneye reference that absolutely cooked him.
Sorry. I'm back.
Thought we got all the sillies out.
He is
Bringing them back.
Sorry,
come on.
everybody. Sorry, that's on the wrong camera. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Back to saving the world.
Yeah.
Dispel magic. 3rd level on it, I suppose, if I must.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I feel like too busy like, giggling to yourself over there.
Oh, no, don't worry.
Oh my fucking god.
Boom, 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 boom. Roll initiative against savouring.
Find out what happens in the corridor.
If I didn't need my 4th level spells, I'd just dimension door through.
Yeah, the rest of us need to get past there.
Yeah. I've got 2 of them, and they're like heavy smites.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's
keep
like-
them. Keep them.
Cool. Yeah, you cast a spell, and a series of sigils kind of light up around it, and there's a slight crackle of energy, and the ward, or the glyph, darkens.
Did you do it? Is it?
I think so.
Do you want to send your boys in to check?
No, I think you're fine.
No. Let you fix it. I let you test
Well,
it.
no, because the doors could be locked, or they could,
Oh yes, but we can
they
get
could
up
be
to the
mechanical
door.
traps.
But we can get up to the door now.
Fine. The gas to the gammy arm. Send him to the door.
Oh, God. He's the crash test of it.
Yeah.
And he steps where the ward
Yeah.
is. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Problem. He's dead. So this thing might still be triggered for someone alive. So I guess it's back to you.
No, it's not back.
I'll do it.
Okay. Sure.
Muscle Mummy 3000.
Yeah.
Intimidate the trap.
Don't try the door. Just walk up to it.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to it.
Okay. You walk up to it,
Say a little prayer.
and as you say a little prayer, you step within 5 feet of this glyph. Nothing happens.
He's good at this.
As I
It's not his
knew
first time.
all along.
Okay. Seeing that, I'll then move in. I'll say, thank you for your service. You walked really well, and then just move you out of the way, and then check the door for traps, mechanical traps.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Yes, sure. 30.
30. This is some good wood, but it's not trapped.
Good.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
That was yesterday.
Okay. This door is not locked, it's not trapped. Thank you for doing what you did. Are we ready to move in? Would you like me to go ahead and
No,
see?
I've got this. No, I have this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't mind being cautious and going ahead.
I feel like if whatever they were protecting is probably on the other side of this door, we'll probably have a fight on our hands. I don't mind being the first to face whatever we're fighting.
But if I can go first, just to get out of the way of any that might come at us.
Oh, fair. Yes, okay. Stood right, literally like within a foot, like behind, and you can like feel my breath, just ready, like
Just as
gearing up for a fight.
go to open the door and peek it open.
Okay. As you peek it open, from your vantage, you can see what looks like a set of stairs and a constant stream of green energy.
Is it flashing? I'm just fucking with you. I'll stop.
He's gonna go. We've broken him.
Oh no. Control delete. Okay.
You'll be the first.
I'll push in stealthily and just try and get, as soon as I get through those doors, find some kind of cover just to see what the situation in the room is.
Cool.
Situation. Right here, baby.
So, as you push in, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Your stuff still holds from last time, so.
Perception is 21.
So as you come into the room, you see a large kind of circular room with a set of stairs that lead up on either side and that lead out into the pouring rain, which has still got that kind of constant glow of green energy. Immediately before you, there is a circular table which appears at a glance to be the world map of Remarus, and you can see that there's various things on there. There's bits of paperwork everywhere. Yeah,
But no one.
nobody in this room.
Any, sorry.
I was going to say, I've got 10 foot of something, that means I can see invisible shit, anything within that 10 foot radius. Nope. Okay, cool.
No.
I just kind of loudly back to you. Looks like there's no one here, so come
Kick the
through.
door open. Fuck. Okay.
But this is interesting, points at the world map.
I'll walk over.
And that is interesting, points at the green lights coming from...
It's not flashing.
It's not flashing.
Van, your green stream is in here.
Oh, we're on the right track then, gentlemen. And ladies, excuse me.
Walking over to the table, as a military man, what can I glean?
Make an investigation check.
Nice.
Investigation. It's a plus 0, so 16.
16. What you see looks like the preparation for an invasion. You can see where all of the major cities are, and each one seems to have some sort of marker on them. Yeah, and there's some that have different, more kind of obvious markers on them. So whether or not that's a thing of interest, not entirely sure, but it would make sense if they're different to the others. But going through the paperwork, are you proficient in Arcana? You never know.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to make an Arcana check for me.
9.
9. Actually, as a quick one as well, do you speak Draconic?
Yeah.
Okay, so although you can recognise the writing that's on these, the kind of the things that it's referring to, it's far beyond your study of the arcane. But yeah, what is on the table makes sense as to what they've already kind of started to do.
Knowing that it's arcane stuff, I'd probably ask Van if he could make head or tail of it.
Is it all in Draconic?
The vast majority of it is. I just need to quickly look up.
I can translate.
You're gonna have to.
I imagine what I see on the table in terms of the invasion isn't any more alarming than we already are alarmed because of the state of things, with cities already being not under siege but having the forces on standby.
More or less.
Yeah. Cool.
The only other writing that is there is in a small book, which is predominantly in Celestial.
God, definitely don't speak that.
I'm not putting that either.
No.
The Draconic, I can try and pass as much of what I do understand.
I'll pocket the Celestial book, put that in my bag for later. And then, if you just give me the headings, perhaps, and the chapter
I'll
titles,
relay what I can read,
the gist.
whether I understand what I'm reading or not.
Yeah. So this would be an Arcana check for you,
But
I would say probably with disadvantage because it's coming through like a broken filter.
that's absolutely fair. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
No, that's 11.
A lot of what is written here pertains to kind of mass teleportation.
Okay.
Kind of different things that can act as an amplifier to magic, which kind of goes a little bit in hand with the various crates that you saw back in the courtyard of the fortress. As well as that, there are a few things that you can kind of see that starts talking about phylacteries.
Oh, yes.
But how they can not only be used as a way to prolong someone's life, but also to be used as like a battery.
Okay.
But that starts to trail off and is mentioned less and less the more you read.
Okay. Okay. It's nothing of new news here, nothing that we didn't already know, that they are obviously big static green light
Thank you.
near us. They're channeling vast amounts of energy. Perhaps they have found a new use for their potential phylacteries that we discussed prior to travelling. I think once we've destroyed them at least once, then we can start to work out what to do properly. No, in case of emergency, press this button. No off switch.
Not in the papers that you can read.
Okay, fine.
Can I do another investigation of the room? Just a whip round to see if there's anything.
Sure. The little book, by the way, is locked.
That's fine. Oh, so the title on the front was in Celestial then.
Sure.
26 for investigation.
26.
Anything else? Any other books? Anything else useful?
More of the same, really.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
No.
Nothing really of interest. Seems for the most part, from what you can gather, this would be like a staging room, essentially.
Yeah.
Locked with just like a little clasp over the front, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like anything major.
Okay, cool. Do you think you could,
Sure. I'll
just in case there's
try
something
and
useful in there?
pick the lock.
Okay.
Can I check for traps first?
Sure.
As soon as you started saying that, I've been like brandishing this book around and I'm like...
19.
19 doesn't appear to be trapped.
I'll try and pick it then.
Sure.
Maybe I'll... No, I won't. I'll just start doing it. 15... Sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
25.
25. You begin to pick at this lock, and as you do, you kind of feel a couple of the tumblers go, and then you finally kind of get to the last one in it. And as it does, roughly, where's everybody standing?
Oh, fuck.
I'm still looking at the map on the table.
So you're around the table?
I'm at the door. Still,
At the door?
just observing.
I would be wherever I was when you came over to me.
Yeah.
Look, so...
You were looking around the room, right?
I was looking around the room, yeah. So,
Okay.
probably not near the rest of them.
Yeah, probably quite far away.
But you might be near me.
Oh yeah, I'm standing next to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you two,
Yeah.
I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
And they're within 10 feet.
You can't have your cake and eat it.
Yeah, no.
You're in that range as well.
Nah, I'm afraid you're too far away.
No.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm by the table.
Is this a spell or a magical effect? Is it a magical
This
effect?
is a magical
Okay,
effect.
fine. Good. Needed it. 6.
20 total for me.
Okay.
6.
A 5 and a 3.
That's no idea.
God damn!
Get the entourage to shield you.
They would just jump in front.
Yeah. Thanks. Big old meat shield.
I'll take a hit.
That's alright, just roll.
That's what's used. Thank you.
Thank you. Spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy. Yum, yum, yum. Ice cream, yum.
Glizzy, yarn.
So, a slowly growing ball of heat begins to emit from this book. As it expands, it expands and encompasses both of Varn and Satine. So, Varn, you got an 8.
6.
6. Not rubbing it in. So, you take 27 points of fire damage. Satine.
20 was mine.
And as a rogue,
I can.
you take nothing.
Yeah.
So,
I imagine as it starts to even light up, Satine just kind of yeets it over her shoulder and then exit.
Above my head.
Yeah.
so you immediately chuck it, or kind of like leave it in the air and roll away. Unfortunately,
Oh, you've dropped this?
you just kind of like almost like in Spider-Man, kind of look and see this as you're engulfed in flame.
Oh shit.
And it radiates there for like a couple of seconds, and then
I'm stop, dropping and rolling.
I'm over there beating.
Oh,
Just beating the
beating it.
Just pulping it. Yeah, I'm patting you out.
After I've recovered, I thought you checked this.
I thought I did too. I'm.
Sadie runs over to you and just kind of grabs like your shoulder and your arm.
Is this okay?
I'm still there, thank God.
Are you hurt badly?
I'll be fine. I don't intend to be hurt anymore.
I just get the cheap potion of healing out.
No, you
Thrust it to you.
you can keep that. I'll be fine.
This is exactly why we have this.
No, it's fine. I'll be fine. We don't need it.
Okay.
You save it for someone who needs it.
Sure.
Is the book open? Is it still a thing, or is it a bomb?
It is still a thing.
Is it open now?
It's unlocked.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll pop that in the bag.
Yeah.
I'll go through all that effort and I'm not even going to look at it. Yeah.
Yep.
Put some little Oppenheimer goggles on.
Whoa, spoilers. I didn't know you wore goggles.
I'm so sorry.
That's in the post-credit scene as
That's
well.
going to be in the listeners are going to hear that. They're watching it live.
Because you think throughout the whole film, is he going to put the goggles on, isn't he? And you're like, oh, and then at the end he puts them on.
You should see the chat right now. It's just nothing but that guy sucks. Tell that guy to leave.
You ruined the
Tell
film.
that guy to grab that young dick. I just don't understand.
I need to do to camera. It's like what I said in that stream. This is going to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
I feel terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. If they did, I apologise.
And while you're here, discount code THG will be alright. Right. Okay.
Check out this apology on TikTok, on Instagram.
Can we start to head up the stairs then?
You can, but before you do, Satine, I'm going to assume that you have the highest passive perception.
Yeah, mate. 21.
Can you take us on 21?
No, I'm close, but no.
Is there any questions?
Passive perception.
Oh, bad. Yeah.
10.
You feel
16.
you feel like a tremor throughout the ground, but you can't see anything moving on the table itself.
But the ground is.
But you feel like a deep tremor.
I just bring it to all your attention straight away. Does anybody else feel as the ground is shaking?
Place my fingertips.
I'm like rattled, so
Yeah.
no.
I'll place my fingertips just on the ground. Can I sense any?
We can do a perception check.
I dive under the wall table actually because I'm scared of anything now.
Okay. This
Cold.
It's happening. This is happening.
I'm gonna,
Is it cold
also
ground?
fingertips.
Perception check.
The ground here.
Ground.
The ground is
What that
strong.
tastes like?
The stone floor is very cold.
Hang on a second.
No, let's just carry on.
Si,
We haven't
say
got a
it.
lot of time.
Say
What
it.
did you roll for passive perception, Si?
It was actually just a perception check.
Oh, just perception.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh yeah.
Say.
Oh, I think I know.
Natural 1. Ah.
I've got to do another apology video.
Seeing you lot be like completely blind to what's going on, I'll just go, okay, the ground is shaking, just so you know, and this cannot be a good sign, and that light isn't pulsing, so...
To be clear, the ground isn't shaking, but you feel a deep tremor within the earth.
I'd say that phrase exactly to you.
Maybe we should hurry.
Okay,
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Okay.
Max out, charging, ostensibly.
Heavy crossbow,
Side stairs.
daggers,
Kind
stuff.
of come out, and you reach the top of the stairs, and the rain is just still kind of cascading down, kind of scouring across the floor. But immediately before you see, and so I'm going to have to ask you to move a load of shit.
Move your shit.
Yes.
Big reveal.
There's a light coming from the top,
It's
yeah?
the reveal.
As we're running up and casting the spell
Reveal yourself!
to get another undead.
Okay. So you see.
You're gonna baby.
No, you're all right.
Oh, that's hard.
isn't it?
That is hard.
So
That's very nice.
this doorway is not a doorway. That is actually almost like just a straight shot beam into the sky itself. And it seems to... Actually, could I get you all to make a perception check with disadvantage?
Perception.
Double threes.
Freeze.
12.
Perception. So it's 9 total for me.
15.
14.
14. Hey, picture guy.
I just told you, 12.
Oh my god!
He's so sassy.
That's disgusting what you just said, Simon.
So, the only one that even remotely sees what's happening is Satine.
Yeah.
There is, as this green beam of energy connects with like the cloud cover
From there.
from that,
Yeah.
you see that there's almost like a series of like interconnected lines that seem to be cracking where that meets the sky.
Trying to break the net.
Yeah. I share that to whoever's next to me as quickly as possible.
With 15, you also see a bright light emanating from here, and roughly from where you are,
Which is like here?
roughly there, yeah, just towards the base of these stairs, you see 4 figures, 3 standing and 1 sat on the stairs. And that's where we're going to have a quick break. So that we can pee and do stuff.
And Bannock.
Pee.
Yep.
So yeah, back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Alright.
See you in 10.
See ya.
See ya. Goodbye.
Welcome to the episode again. Right. Si, what do you want? Yeah, what?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Blueberry colour. No, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Get the yellow black. Just grab something.
Carry on without me. I'm out. I'm done.
Don't you put that out there. Right, we'll squan in.
Cool. Right. Well, he's fucking about with that. So whilst he's doing that, let me just get something else up for you, you dirty dogs. You dirty dog. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down.
So that's the spirit.
Do you like it?
Quick on the job.
Lights.
Something never seen before.
His zombie.
Right.
And then the ghast.
Zombie Nation.
I've sorted them out. There's loads.
Thank you.
Gang.
Boys.
Thank you.
Okay, right, lovely stuff. Jesus Christ.
Jeez, the entourage are really.
Alright, for anybody that's got stuff on the table, can we like try and get it as far off the battle map as possible?
Yeah.
I know that's mainly aimed at Simon.
Whose is this? Whose cat is this? It's Vaughn.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Vaughn. Where would you be?
Yeah, well, if we're starting in a cool, epic line, then yeah, leave them off the board for now, and I'll come around and sort them out in a second. Just choose them down that end, and we'll that's it.
Okay, put them there for now.
And then we'll let Nathan like, wow, there's
Fine, to get through the door.
I can't wait for you to DM Danilo so that I can tell you to shut the fuck up every 2 seconds.
Nice.
As if that sounds like me.
It sounds just like
That's Schmidt being a little bitch.
it is. Right. So, coming out onto a kind of craggy, onyx-looking stone kind of chasm out in front of you. Kind of the rocks climbing up on either side, and it almost looks like this has been carved out. And then around about 100 feet ahead of you, you see almost like almost like a ziggurat
Nice.
erupting out of the ground itself. You see there are a few bits of lighting around it, but that is somewhat kind of taken away from a little bit by the jetting amount of energy kind of pouring out of this immediate vicinity with a bright light just in front of it. And as I said, at the foot of this you see 4 figures. 1 sat down, 3 stood up, seemingly waiting.
Okay. From this distance, can we see much detail about those figures?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
14.
14. It's hard to kind of make out any details in particular. They're all wearing quite dark clothing or armaments. So I would say at this range, can't really tell too much detail.
Question DN. Is there any cover between here and these figures? Fucking hell. What the fuck?
It is just a wide open plain ahead of you. There's a few walls on either side that you can maybe kind of get some coverage behind.
Make cover, if you know what I mean.
Oh. But the boys are back.
Everyone get on the floor.
Yeah.
I think to crawl on the floor.
Like sandbags.
Okay.
I just look at you guys and just go, this is our quarry. This is what we are here to destroy. Can any of you see, pointing up to you said like a net of like interconnected
energy in
the sky. I just point to it. This looks like a problem, but I imagine they are the problem. So these first.
As you all look up, you just see this green torrent of energy just going straight up into the sky.
I've seen not what to speak of, but
There's like a net of energy. Can you not see it? I look at you because you're magic-y. Can you not see this? Well, there is. I then try and describe it as best possible.
Okay.
To Vaughn.
So, if anybody would like to make a perception check, you can, with disadvantage for yourself because it's just going into like nothingness.
I was going to say, based on the description, could I make either a religion or arcana to see if I know what that sounds like? Whether it's like a
This would be it would be a higher DC for Arcana, and for religion, this sure. Yeah, you can make a religion check. Yeah.
Can I make another one?
Another one. What?
Another perception.
Sure.
Only 7 on perception.
7.
So what do I see? Just one beam going up.
you just see, so you see this kind of ziggurat, this tower, kind of emerging, and now as you kind of come out of the clearing a little bit, you can see that you are pretty much within this kind of like mountain range itself, and yeah, you see that there are two kind of you see these two kind of pulsating energies, and then you see this large torrent of energy climbing up into the sky, and then you see a bright light here.
What colour is that light? Green? A little bit green? They're flashing though, guys.
We were worried about one thing.
They are flashing.
Hey you.
Flashing, what's
Hey
short?
you. Multiple colours.
Cute.
There's a 19 on my religion check.
On religion. So, there is believed to have been an event, known as the Cataclysm, that kind of jettisoned most of the gods away from Remarus itself. In doing so, it seemed to have forged kind of like almost like a cage around Remarus itself. It would seem that whatever this energy is interacting with it in some way.
I'll share that. The person I mean to break the divine cage that separates us from the gods.
And that's
At least-
bad?
Well, they're at least doing something to it.
I say we attack.
As you're all standing here, kind of taking in the space, the one person that's sat down stands up and begins to slowly walk towards you by themselves.
We're made.
I'm going to whistle. Call in Mordecai? Mordecai? I know that he's circling, but I can telepathically connect to him, so I can just say, I'm here, come and get me.
They're coming to 90 feet, you said.
90 foot flying speed.
I say we meet them. So start walking towards.
Axe in hand, start up.
Hand crossbow, well, no, heavy crossbow. Loaded.
You're the biggest howler. You hear a voice in your head say, "Hello. Just one of you is fine. Just a friendly little chat before we do what we're about to do."
I'll shout back, because I'm not familiar with this telepathic thing. I'm saying, you're going to have all of us regardless, so it's okay, we'll come to you.
You say that. Another voice comes into your head. I can't hear you. Just think back what you want to say. As it's just like torrential downpour.
I'll think, but in a shout.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing. Like you're gonna get all of this regardless, but we're on our way.
Alright then. And you see he kind of like turns his head, and the others begin to move up with him. He's still about 10 feet ahead of them, but they start flanking with him.
Someone's having fun.
So, Flat's haunted.
As we start walking up, can we just spread out a little bit, guys?
Look, he's so
So we're not-
scared of any stuff now.
So we're not stood next to each other.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk 30 feet, 10, 20, 30, straight up.
As we're starting to move people,
Did you, Vaughn, where do you want to go?
If you're within 10
And where are the entourage going as well? Because the entourage are there.
I'll go and sort it all out. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here he comes.
Oh yeah.
Some leisure.
And where would you like, say, Riri?
Just downstairs would be within 10 feet.
Just, yeah, like within 10 feet of Alba. Not
10
up
feet.
front though, like a little bit behind.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm going to be right in the way of the camera.
That is one big long arm. Good lord. Oh, damn.
Watch out!
The gun show.
Really in.
I didn't pay for these tickets. And I'd like a refund, frankly.
Yeah. I don't blame you. We're just going to dot them around. I can't remember which ones are which, so we're just going to get a nice. The backing boys.
Backing dancers. On the stage of the Brits, they're
The
backup
backing
dancers. Your man, your picks, backup dancer.
A backup dancer.
There you go. That looks pretty, doesn't it? That looks sick on cam.
It looks good on camera, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks hot.
Wow.
Alright.
Thank you.
This is our Avengers moment.
Thank you so much.
Is this how they're not stopping? They're not stopping. Start running at each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Golden eye.
So you get to the point where roughly you can kind of start to hear each other. The main person speaks again. I've got to say, I was wondering who was going to turn up. You know, to be fair, I did expect someone else, but maybe they all crashed and burned. That's a shame, because they put up one hell of a fight.
Just bring them back.
Who said that?
I think you'll shouting as loudly as I can.
Let's say that we can kind of hear each other at this point.
I think you'll find we are here to finish their job.
Ah,
You may notice a family resemblance among some of us.
Yes.
can't really say that I do. Sorry, I don't really pay much interest to the things that I kill. But hey, it's nice to know that you're, guess you're here for your friends, family.
Just so you know, you didn't directly kill them, so don't get excited, you piece of shit.
Ah,
There we go.
And in fact, all of them aren't dead.
No,
You kind of failed in a way.
actually, yeah. Might be really sad for you.
no, not really. Because whilst your family and friends are dead, minus maybe one or two of them, my brother's busy. He's making the world a better place. And whether or not you appreciate it, I think with time you probably will, if you make it that long.
Does he gesture to someone as he says, my brother?
He just gestures behind him, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind him. So,
Okay. So we can't see who he gestures to.
not really,
Okay.
because he kind of just thumbs behind him. So you could assume that he's somewhere.
He's in the vicinity.
He
Yeah.
might be all the way up there.
He's in.
I am a guardian.
He's riding the torrent over the top.
She's actually just on a unicorn going up. He stole Mordecai.
Oh no,
Son of a bitch.
Well, it sounds like whatever you want to do is really important.
We don't stop advancing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We're still walking up.
Oh, good
If you
one,
move,
Are you moving up with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
just move these ones just up 10 feet each. Sorry.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Boys are back in town.
Running
Getting
deep.
rowdy.
Well, I've got to say, this does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. But we're just here to keep you busy. So, I guess he kind of takes his helmet, puts it on, brings his sword round. I guess try not to die too quickly, really. Shall we?
Shall we dance?
Let's roll initiative.
Goddamn!
My boys do it before me, I take it.
Just before or just after, whichever you would prefer. But we'll keep that for the rest of the
Yeah.
encounter. That's a point. Let me get rid of that music.
Battle music, baby!
So, let's going.
Oh, there's too many. Too many cuts.
White. And then I need that spirit.
I should probably roll for him as well, just in case. It's cocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, missing one. Chuck him on somewhere.
There.
Surprise.
Surprise, there's two of
Claws
us.
up through the stone.
I'm going to try and have them so they're a bit staggered, so they're not all in one line.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so
Yes, 9. Good. The correct amount.
25 to 20.
22.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so what's your dexterity modifier?
+5.
Okay. I need you to just roll a d20 for me.
Yes, sir. 13.
Okay.
Unlucky for some. In this case, I'm guessing unlucky for me.
Oh, man.
15 to 20.
I'm about to die.
Oh, good.
Yes, I am.
Oh, good.
Actually,
Oh God.
that one you just put on, take off. I miscounted the wrong direction.
Shame. What is this guy?
10 to 15.
I got 11. Also 11. Plus
Okay.
1.
What is...
Plus 1.
He
Plus
got
1.
Oh, sorry.
It's not.
Dex, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
0.
Okay, so...
Jangles out.
On my boys first, and then me, and then.
So...
I don't know what that is, but
Hermione. Not me. I don't know the line.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
That's Harry
I
Potter.
don't even know who you are. Either who.
I've never seen this man before in my life.
Not Henry. No. Not Ron.
Not Harry.
Not Hermione. Yo.
Not me. Not Hermione. Yeah.
Go to sacrifice yourself.
Who is Dr. Nate getting that stone?
It's awful. It's terrible.
Okay,
Not good.
so...
So,
At the top of initiative, it is Satine.
Although there will be no critical, but let's roll with advantage on that attack. Because of it being. So I've got my heavy crossbow. It is loaded.
This is going to be so hard. Who's
I
shooting?
have advantage, so I'll get sneak. And I'm going to go for big boy in the middle. Seems smart. Get some HP off of him for starters.
don't do too well at the beginning. Again.
Yeah. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Sounds about right. Okay.
I got
It's 12 points of damage initially. Here comes the sneak.
Just add it all up.
I know. 32 points of damage on him from that.
Okay. Is
And
that a magical?
yes, yeah.
Magical weapon, magical bolt.
Magical weapon, and oh yeah, I guess chromatic bolts as well, because Sabine did have them.
She ran out.
She did run out, so no, wouldn't be a chromatic bolt, but it was a magical +1 weapon, so yeah. 32 points of magical crossbow damage stuff. Fucking camera stuff. Christ.
Yeah.
Good job.
Stay where you are.
Okay.
And then, how do you like that, fuck? And then move and hide. So, just try and fucking hide in plain sight. That's right, I said it.
Sure.
Can't see me.
Just did this though.
Yeah. Stealth advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just steps in.
It's a natural 20 plus 15. It's 35.
Okay. You feel pretty confident that you are hidden against this wall.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
actually,
as you-
I've moved like there with my movement.
Okay. So as you fire that bolt, it actually hits the plate armor and actually kind of like twists it inwards, and you can see the armor kind of warp slightly as it drives into his body. He kind of looks, see you run across, and disappear. Let's fucking play. Okay. Next up is Lannis. Seemingly, nothing happens. Next up, we've got
I feel a little sick. Oh God.
Oh God.
okay. Maggie, the one with the scepter, is going to that one there. Yeah, can move up to Lannis. Nope. She is going to cast a spell on him.
Spell on you. I put a spell on you. Where's your mind?
Are you within 60 feet? Would you like to cast anything? No? Okay. So, just need to roll something real quick.
I'm a little bit low on slots, to be honest.
Should be all that I need. Okay. You see that she runs up, places a hand on Lanix, and that bolt sticking out of him unwinds and gets pushed back out. You just feel good as new. Okay. Okay. So that was about 15 feet, I'd say. So she now moves 15 feet back. Perfect. Okay. That's the end of her turn. Halvar, it is your turn. I will say that there are... We'll give it another round to go from where you guys were to this point in the mountain.
Yeah, no problem.
Because he can move, because he can use his action, so that's like 180 feet. So
Yeah.
that's not long.
I'm going to cast.
Put that tongue back in your mouth.
What are you guys doing? Secret squirrels.
We're taking pictures, dirty pictures of the boys.
Do you recognise the other two? Oh, Mordefus and Simon's characters.
Not all of them.
Mordefus and Frederick.
That's not all of them, is it?
Oh, it's
Frederick's dead. He was on the crash.
Oh, yeah.
So his
Good.
body is just lost in the woods.
I'm lost in the world. I'm going to cast on Lanix Compel Duel.
nice.
Oh, yes.
Good luck.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a wisdom save
Wisdom
of
save.
16.
16!
21.
Stupid! Oh, hang on, I'm out of range, so I have to move up a bit. 20, 30. So we'll move up to there, then cast Compel Duel.
The grudge match of the century! That is a 15.
15, so he fails.
He is going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay, cool. That burns a legendary resistance. I'm fine with that. But I stride up and then just hold my axe out and be like, "We have a score to settle, it seems. Let's go." And then see for a second. Maybe he's like,
So, don't you worry.
hold on, like rolls his shoulders and cracks his neck as if to like show, like, not intimidated by you.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, as you kind of like cracking everything. Don't worry. We'll dance. The way that me and your son danced. So I stuck my sword in him. But we'll have fun. Don't you worry. At the end of your turn, he is going to move. Yeah. He's going to sprint straight past you, Halbar.
Okay.
You kind of feel like like a whoosh of air as he sprints past you.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Not with this movement.
He's doing his bullshit.
He kind of... Man, I wish I had a laser pointer. He moves about 3 squares behind... or 2 squares behind Halbar. And as he kind of skids into the ground, he brings his sword back and drags it across the ground. And using Dark Judgment, he sprays out a 60-foot cone in front of him. Which we don't have a thing for that.
I guess it doesn't work then. Them's the breaks.
You got him. He's right.
You've got
He's
your...
right, actually.
Yeah.
So that's a 15-foot cone, but it's the beginnings of a cone.
So, I would say that would be... We move one over to the right and we'll get whoever the middle 4 are and that skeleton just on my left.
This one here.
Yeah.
So not you,
Not Sayri.
not sorry, but one, and then these.
No, he wants the living people.
I don't think you can have both.
He's going to have to pick and choose.
That's right.
Can't eat cake and eat it.
Okay, with 70 feet. There's a
70 feet
60-foot
out
cone.
here, isn't it? 70 feet long. but
So he's got
no
70
shape.
feet of movement. So if he goes at a diagonal,
Diagonally. So he runs around
here,
and backs up.
sure.
so there.
Yeah.
Then he can get him.
He just wants to get maximum damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Damage.
That'll do it.
Alright, so that'll be the 2 in the middle, the other 2 undead, and then let's say that the other 2 skeletons are funk.
Wait, does that include me?
Yeah, Sayri,
you, me.
Vaughn.
So
I'm making
I need a Constitution saving throw from Vaughn, Sayri, and the 2 undead.
Is this a magical effect? It's not a mundane effect.
It's not listed as magical, but I'll give you it. Why not? And then for the undead,
Which 2? 2 behind me, yeah?
yeah, 2 directly behind you.
So one of those is this guy. Who? Nope, probably not. And then I think that one was something else. Anyway,
Something else.
I'll just say a zombie. No, wow, not higher than a 10 on 4 dice.
Okay,
For showing the other stuff.
so super low on all
All of them.
of them. Sayri?
Yeah.
The highest was a 13. Does that make it? Then no, they all failed.
Wait, what did you do multiple?
Because of his undead.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, of course.
And also avalanche.
Yeah, I got 4.
Okay, so for everybody that failed, you take 38 points of necrotic damage.
That's what I like to hear.
I knew it was gonna come up.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
And everybody that failed is knocked prone.
No, that's fine.
So is
no.
it?
Yeah, that one and the clothed one.
Except
That one.
Sayri, who somehow
Flips around.
bounces back up.
Like that, you know, the horse video where it spins up.
Lovely stuff. Okay. So that was movement on his legendary action. Came to his turn. Dark Judgment. Still has movement. Nice. And he does have another attack. So after he carves through and there's that bow, and as it slices through everybody, he kind of comes back on himself and stands to you, Howlar. Just kind of greatsword out. Shall we then? And just steps forward and goes to lunge for you.
We can weather that, yeah. Walk it off.
That is only a 19 to hit.
That's my AC.
19. Okay. It's just the one attack because it's already used my action. So that is 15 points of damage to you.
No problem. Yeah, I'll take the hit. And there's like a...
So he just kind of steps in, almost jabs you into the abdomen, and then pulls it back out again. This is gonna be fun, isn't it?
I'm not much of a dancer, but I can fight like a motherfucker.
This is gonna be a great day. Right, that's the end of his turn. Now it's the undead's turn.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah,
Here
have
they
fun with
come.
that, mate.
Here they come, walking down the street. They get the guns, look strong.
Okay.
Hey, they're the undead.
Can you move these 3, those 2 skeletons, can you move them 30 foot, just to be around here somewhere? That's it. And they're going to take shots at, what's her face?
Maggie.
With their...
Wake up, Maggie. I'm trying to kill you because you're fucking bad. She's She's been a bard.
damage roll.
Should have stand bar.
2 short bows on her. 19
18 hits.
and dirty 20.
Right, 20 hits.
I actually need to get some other dice out now.
Well, whoever she did is concentration.
That's their job, is to try and knock that shit out away here. Add up all the damage for you.
Thank you.
18 piercing from a short bow.
Nice.
From 2 separate hits. So I'll let you deal with that if it's in concentration.
Fine.
So just 2 bows kind of fly through the air and just kind of sink into her, like one into her thigh and one into her lower abdomen. She's like, dunk, dunk, kind of assessing where she is needed the most.
Fine. That guy, well, stand up, those 2 guys, firstly. Yeah, I'll stand up. The 2 whites, which are the ghostly guys for today. They'll stay there. That guy will move up kind of the air around there to backfill around the side somewhere. And they are going to do 2 longbow attacks each. First guy, spawns to Maggie, 19 plus something.
Yep.
9 plus 4, 13.
13 misses.
13. So far, 1 hit. That one will miss. 2 5s in a row, so 1 hit out of all of that.
Okay.
So
Man, I really wish I could go back in time and say
8 though.
no, you can't be undead.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 piercing damage from the whites.
You can say no to the entourage, but they'll still show up.
They're still here.
They'll still show up.
They don't give a shit.
You can't avoid the entourage.
Private party.
Yeah. They hear
for
a
them.
party's happening. They're there.
So that leaves me with a couple of zombies who only have melee. So this, and I'm just gonna dash. So yeah, 40 foot forward, please.
This one?
Yes. Almost
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40.
Actually, if that one, no, that's fine. Leave them as they were.
This guy?
No, that's the 2 zombies done.
Okay.
And I just have a Gagast, yep, him, and the undead spirit. So the Gast is this guy who has 30 foot. Can he get to Maggie? No. So he's just going to get up in that guy's grills.
This guy?
Yep. And gets 2 attacks, right? Well, we'll do a bite and a claw. 17 to hit.
What? Big dude?
Yeah.
No.
And then another 17. 2 5s in a row, 2 14s in a row. That's fine. The other one, we.
This guy and this
Oh.
guy left.
This is so complicated. Sorry, guys.
Sorry?
Yeah, you're doing well.
I only did 2 skeletons. That's the last skeleton. He's going to move forward. Short bow her.
How much is the distance?
They've got long range with a short bow, so not very far. Like 2 squares forward.
Oh, just moved
On
on.
Maggie misses, which leaves us with the undead spirit, who is at the end there and is going to move. How long is it to get to melee into here?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Perfect. Put him in his face, and he is going to half this spell's level, round it down 2 attacks because it was at level 5. It's 2.5. 2 attacks. 2 rotting claw attacks.
Cool.
Hit.
George.
Where is there?
Roger.
Your spell attack modifier to hit. Perfect, because that's way better. Dirty 20 to hit the big guy. Whoa, okay. That's better. 28.
28 hits.
28.
And that is
If
with.
you'd said anything else then, I'll go
Quit the
away
game.
from the table.
I'm leaving. I'm
I'm
out.
taking my mini and we leave it.
How much on
How far
publish shit?
evaporates?
Turns into a public. Wait.
Plus 5 is 9. Plus 3. Plus another 5. So 9, 10, 11, 12. 17. Necrotic damage. And a wisdom saving throw.
Right, so 17 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. And that's my boy's done, and now it's my turn.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, now.
So, and it's just necrotic. So
Yeah.
they start wailing on him, and even the ones that do hit don't seem to do anything at all. What save? Sorry.
Wisdom.
Is this a magical effect?
No. Like yours wasn't.
Yeah. There's a natural 16, 19.
Just. 19 is the save he had to make. That's a shame. I stand up on my turn.
So, yeah. Because technically the undead are part of your turn, so.
Yeah. I will firstly cast Mirror Image on myself. That's my action. And then
Blink.
that's next turn. And then we'll move 15, 20, 25.
You only have half your movement.
Oh yeah. You're like, fuck it there. Yeah. Done. Split the difference.
Yeah.
Done.
Cool. Whew.
Yeah, that's that done.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well done, mate. We got for it.
Alright. At the end of your turn, right.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
There's a lot of people on the board.
Yeah.
How many
feels calm.
illusions are there?
Well, 3, but we'll just consider that the 3.
He's going to make an attack against one of the guys behind him. Don't know.
Was it Garth?
They both look like zombies, but they are quite actually different stat blocks. So
Okay. Well, we'll roll to see if it hits first anyway. So legendary action to take a swipe. That is 19.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want to roll? Flip a coin to see who it attacks.
Yeah, 0 to 10, it's the undead spirit. That is a 9. So it's the undead spirit. So we go ahead.
So that is 14 points of slashing damage. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, you can take that.
Cool.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Squeezable.
Okay. So that was the end of your turn. He's used a legendary action.
14.
Yes. Next up. Sibo.
Sibo.
So that little guy there.
Cowboys.
There he is.
Yeah.
That's a blast from the past. Shit, that's all you had to say.
I killed him twice.
He kind of steps forward. There's like a ball of energy in his hand. And he's just going to yeet it at that group of skeletons just there. So, it's a 20-foot sphere.
Get it out.
Any hit on them is a hit, not on us, guys. So
Yeah, they can absorb it.
Speed to the
That's a
entourage.
20-foot radius there.
boom tings.
Centrally on them.
Yeah.
Satine's just outside.
I'm joking.
Hey, flip me off as much as you want. I'm coming for you now. I'm coming right now.
I'll come right. I came yesterday. I came on the 4th. I came on the.
Okay, so
Wow!
I'm going to take
Saves.
Wow! lines are falling.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw for me.
Lol. As if they're going to make this. Oh, I got +2 skeletons.
What's this? Fireball.
Who do you think you're talking to right now?
Fireball.
Oh, what do I have to beat? They want 14 in the first.
16 is what they need to be.
One failure, another failure, and then the Zombo. Oh, the Zombo's definitely going to fail.
Just pass something.
Natural 1, -2. So his zombie's really not
He
paying
walks into
any
it.
attention whatsoever.
He
Okay,
actually walks towards it.
so first of all,
That's like a GTA run.
15 points of fire damage, followed by followed by 29 points of necrotic. Rolled 4 6s and 5.
Wow. What's that in total?
29.
No, 29 on the second one, 15 on the first, so 39.
44.
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit.
So this small, looks to be like kind of gnomish height. Just kind of almost like a bead of energy. It appears in the palm of his hand, and he just underhand chucks it. And as it hits the skeletons, it detonates. And as it does, as you kind of like wince from the fire, he begins charging you, Halvar. He has 25 feet. Because he's little.
Both those guys are pinged off with their short bows though, so they actually got some use before dying.
Yeah.
Zombie not so much, but
At the end of his turn, Lanix is going to use another legendary action to attack.
whatever.
Yeah, he's going to. He's taking a hit at. So the one that he did hit last time, he's going to go for the other one.
Oh, okay, this guy.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Sam on the
Okay.
womp.
That is.
I like your style of womping. Such a banger.
15 points of slashing damage.
Banger.
Okay, he's still alive.
He's good though.
Oh, I need to roll.
You better have some amazing plan. Wait on you.
Self-preservation.
Get him, Tiff up.
So yeah.
It's like scary.
What's the name of the game?
Don't worry!
So it's 2 points of damage from the fireball. Sorry. Whatever it was.
So one was 29, one was 15. From the fireball.
Was
Oh,
it?
yeah, and necrotic.
Oh, okay.
Necrotic was the 29.
Okay. Well, either way, it would have been that one. So, DC of 5 plus the damage. Oh no, he is dead. Sorry. Yeah. Ignore
That
me.
one.
No, he's fine. The other zombie is dead.
Okay, next up. Mordifus.
Oh.
That guy right there.
Yeah, I thought he looked cool.
He
Ah, loser.
This guy.
But literally.
Yawned off us. That is his voice.
Oh, is it? You getting the growl right?
Just. You sound like Simba.
Simba mattress.
just for flavour, he is like half wolf.
Oh.
So like half most this side of his face is still humanoid, but the other side is like kind of began to turn into a more wolven form.
Ooh.
You died in your wolf
I
form.
did, yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
In a sewer.
So he's just going to push up, just in a straight line, 30 feet. Okay.
He looks like a proper tryout.
Yeah. Cringe Lord.
Yeah, it's actually a meta commentary on D&D.
And then he is going to take. He's going to take.
It's time.
Hey, how many undead do you want to fucking control, mate?
Can take a look
Such an
around.
ass.
3 less now.
It's going to take 1 hit against the skeleton just in front of him and 1 hit against Halvar.
With what?
His dick.
Big wolf.
You'll see.
Dick wolf.
Does this actually matter for something?
Nah. It's
Oh.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
What, like a bow and arrow or what?
No. He kind of like puts both hands out, one to either person, and these dark pulses of energy come flying out.
Magic missiles.
Quite
Magic missiles.
like
Imagine a dark magic missile.
so 1 against your skeleton is 17.
Yeah.
No tricks.
Okay, and then 1 against Halvar is 17 as well.
Down here.
So this one actually kind of like you almost like just use the sword as you're kind of like facing off with Lanix just to kind of like brush it off, and it like just scatters across your sword. You kind of bring it back around your axe.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, and you use the broadside of it to block it. The one against the your boy.
Thank you.
This is good.
Thank you.
Skeleton, so
Say it
good.
one more time, and I'm going to come down on you.
Oh.
You've done a lot of coming.
With a good
No threat or promise. Can't anymore.
That is a really good roll. That's 20 points of necrotic damage.
Who knows?
You need to make a strength saving throw.
Why is he going to look prone again?
Natural 1.
Natural 1, he is restrained.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Got it.
I've got it. Okay, well that is the end of his turn. At the end of his turn,
Still shoot his short bow. If you wouldn't mind.
Me? On you?
Yeah.
The fuck up. Oh.
Which one? Wrong one.
Surprises.
Lennox is going to take another hit against you, Halvar.
Is he in range?
He was originally,
But he moved.
he didn't move.
What are you implying? We've moved him on the board.
As in, he was in range with you to hit you because he walked up to you to stab you.
Okay,
And then-
just never was in the right place.
Yeah, so when those two moved up,
It would have been.
they would have been out of range, or one of them would have been out of range, but we're too far into it.
Did no damage anyway, so it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
They're just gumming him up so he can't move anywhere.
Coming him off.
Sorry.
Gumming him up.
So like jamming him up.
That is
It's like taking the dentures out.
28
What, to hit?
to hit.
Does that do it?
Get real? No, of course not.
Stop joking.
Never.
Stop messing around.
Who's the best guy around?
So that is 13 points of damage to you.
13, is it?
13.
I'll take it with a smile.
Unlucky for some.
Okay.
One of those like paint
Vom.
smiles.
Yeah. Not my turn already.
No, I put your undead in the initiatives. Let me get them out of there.
We planned over there, Si. When we get to you.
Something.
End game shit.
Moonbeam.
Okay. Yeah, they went ahead of everybody else, so. Mistake.
Here's what it is.
It's your turn.
Cool.
I mean, you are at the bottom of the
Yeah.
initiative, unfortunately. So.
I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself. That's
It's a warm-up round. It's a warm-up round.
Huh?
A warm-up
Yeah,
round.
exactly. Yeah. It's, you know.
I've got at least another one coming, so...
Stop counting.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Nah.
What are you talking about?
Cool. Okay.
I'll
So-
probably move somewhere too.
How does Death Ward take place upon your body?
Ooh.
Some flavour.
Is that concentration as well?
No.
I know it isn't.
8 hours?
8 hours, yes. I become enraptured in a bluish, silver, teal, silk strand spreads across my body and disappears. And that's the Death Ward.
Okay.
And maybe there's a elven layer of death in there.
A little limited symbol. Copyright. Alright.
Where do you want to move to?
Do you have half your movement speed at the moment?
Because you were not prone.
But you weren't
But
not.
I'm not prone. I can't be not prone.
Fine.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go?
What's going on with this party here?
This is like an almighty fuckfest.
Yeah.
They won't be there long.
I don't want to join in that.
These are all
No
our
offense.
friends.
One of them will be there.
This is Varn and his mirror images.
Can't tell them that.
Okay. And who's this?
That's one of the boys. That's one of the boss boys.
Yeah, I'll get
I'm
him.
gonna kill him.
I've got a cape on you, idiot. You know he's
Don't come near me.
I'm having a wide
Fuck
berth.
off. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
You probably can't see.
Yeah, I can't see
You
you.
probably can't see, so technically
just... Oh. Oh. The wall said I shouldn't be here.
That I trust. That's it. That's what I got.
That's hard.
Danny.
Okay. Back to the top of the initiative. Halvar, just off in the distance, you hear a...
Beating of wings.
Oh, yeah. Beating of wings. That's way better than a... So I was like, that's not the right sound.
Awooga, awooga.
Ooga chaka, ooga ooga.
I'm a bigger.
I can't stop
There he is.
feeling.
I love that, hearing that sound.
So at the start of your turn, it would be within range for you to... Cool. Satine, it is your turn.
Nice. From hidden, I'm going to take a shot at this bitch, seeing that she undid all the damage I did there. So yeah, sharpshooter. There'll be no disadvantage implied from distance. Not that there would be anyway, because it's a fucking big old heavy crossy bow. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take a shot at her.
What is happening with that pounding sound?
Sorry, my back's seizing up, so I'm just punching it.
So old.
That back. This is going to sound really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 17 to hit.
She will cast Shield.
Spell slot.
Counter spell. No, I don't have counter spell.
Okay.
It's not worth the penny.
Yeah, crossbow bolt fires.
And there is like this almost like crackling green energy over what looks like a once pure shield.
Cool. All right. Whatever. Don't care. I'm going to move up 30 foot and then hide again. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You are in the middle of nowhere.
Is there like a wall here then, or like?
No, because that kind of curves around. So that's just like, just so we've got a map. You can see where it kind of curves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well. So what was I against the wall there then?
Yeah. Just say that you were, and then it starts to curve out to where that is.
I'll just drop then and hide. Yeah, I'll go prone and hide.
Spread yourself nice and low.
Yep.
Sure.
Sniper position.
Yeah, man.
Take a knee. Any knee.
Get on both knees.
29.
None. You feel pretty confident that nobody saw you run over and lay on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I disappeared. Because stealth.
Yep.
Rogues, man.
Magic
rogues.
stealth with a key and everything.
Yeah.
Magically aided stealth.
Yeah. That's it. I'm fine. Can't see me.
He's got a key.
Oh no, it stopped raining. But guess what?
Oh,
That was good. It started raining
yeah.
again.
There we go.
That dragon's come overhead. Right, that was the end of Satine's turn. It is now Lannis's turn.
Is this the big guy or the person who can't see?
Person you can't see.
Fine.
Vaughn,
Yeah? I'm not doing
with your high intellect, you see an ever so slight shift in the coloration of this beam that's jettisoning up into the air. And what you couldn't see before, you now slowly are starting to realise that where everybody thought that there was something cracking up there, you can actually see a slight discoloration to the sky itself. And this weird kind of overlaying kind of net is changing colour.
Okay.
Cool, that's Lannis's turn. Oh, it's Maggie's now.
How's she looking?
She's looking okay.
Good, they got a good few hits off of her. Is that 3 damage?
Humans can't shield. Human.
Government don't want you to know that you can take as many zombies as you want.
You can summon undead.
I've got 24 zombies at home.
And if you subscribe, I can tell you how to do the same.
No zombies. I've just now recruited other zombies for me.
You check that's what happened last session.
That is actually
Yeah.
what happened.
Isn't necromancy just a Ponzi scheme?
Yeah, I think it is.
Absolutely.
I think we figured it out.
And I'm trying to be at the top,
I think you are.
which means killing these now.
You've got the branded mini that says Necromancer on the
You
side.
get the Tesla.
Yeah.
And the timeshare.
Yeah.
And you probably get all of Owain's stuff as well nowadays.
You get 6 months in Jamaica in that timeshare.
Man, you're really Jamaican me crazy.
Still have to work while you're out there, but
Oh yeah. I mean,
Money never sleeps.
Wall Street, baby.
What's happening? No?
Not
Maggie
to know. Maggie's trying to kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss my grits.
Spellcasters, man. There's
Literally-
too many things.
she's just standing there
too.
pissing herself
Kiss my piss.
because she's nervous.
She is very nervous.
She's
From Silicon
She's
Valley.
well upset. She wasted a reaction.
piss.
She's so annoyed with herself. She's like, why'd I do that? Why'd I cast shield? I'm an idiot. Stupid.
She's annoyed that she doesn't have any fucking AoEs. Stupid cow.
Sorry, sure.
Right, okay. Fuck it. She's going to press up 30 feet.
She just drops.
Press up.
She just does 50.
And she is going.
Intimidation check.
Yeah.
Everyone just starts flashing the tries after. Get that off, do my chest bro.
Blight on you.
Blight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the save?
That is. That's a con save.
Pretty good at this.
Looking for a 16.
Oh, you should.
It's an 18 plus 7.
Yeah.
Put it in the bin.
Okay, so you take half as much.
It's a trash like blood belongs. I've got it. No.
I think I've got
Yeah.
I've got Fame.
Blind bait.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sir, expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother.
What's crazy is before they redubbed it, it was like perfectly legible, just a bit doofy, and then it just became what it was.
So you take 36 halved to
18.
yes.
Fresh English blood.
And she kind of like holds out her staff forwards, holding on to a kind of like little medallion around her neck, and just this torrent of energy kind of seeps into the back of you, and you kind of feel the very life force within you being drained from your body.
Should just activated my trap card.
Ooh. Swords. No, that's a magic card. Fuck. I need to leave.
You've embarrassed yourself.
I have, in front of all of our Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Anyway, that's her turn. Halvar, it's your turn.
I understand that if I move away from Lennox, it's probably going to try and hit me, but I don't care. I want to murder Maggie after what she just did to me. So I'm going to move up on Maggie.
Nice.
Focus, DPS her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, on it.
But doing once the wasted reaction hitting me is up to him.
Hey, don't forget her shield is still up.
That is a natural 20.
I'm going to use a luck point to re-roll that.
Is it my stuff that you can
Can do,
reroll?
yeah. So if I double check.
Also, she got her shield up.
So you have 3 luck points whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, or when an attack roll is made against you, you can spend one d20.
Quinn
Get rid of
Remarus.
one person that gets rid of rerolls, and they just keep popping back up.
It's a feat, man. It's
Read them and understand them.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, that was almost a nat 20 again. But that is instead 17.
doesn't hit.
Oh,
Money well spent.
yeah.
Money never sleeps.
Alright then, there's like
That's the
you won't
lesson.
need them later.
Yeah.
Well, a crit's
That's
a big deal.
huge. Yeah, huge save.
Especially with him.
Yeah.
He's a big softy.
He loves walks on the beach.
Yeah, me too, but, you know, it's still
Walks
murder.
on the beaches of Skull.
What's all this murder then? I'm going to take 2 great axe swings against Maggie.
Yeah.
First is a 13 plus 12 for a 25 to hit.
No, won't do it.
Look, it's already up.
It's been a turn.
Yeah. Oh, since then.
Nice.
Oh.
25
Thank you.
25 on the first.
25 hits.
Second attack is not quite as impressive with an 18 to hit.
18, just gonna use shield for that one.
Oh man.
First one goes through though.
I hate her.
So we're
So I just
gonna.
spend from spell slots though.
Yeah.
But that does mean that she'll have it though before on your next round. So she's.
Roger that. I would probably be watching her.
I think
to see.
she goes after you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna get fucked again by that.
Yeah. And I would see it, so I'd be watching her. So I'd see her shield go up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't think I'm metagaming? Well,
This is
because
gonna
I would
affect
have
the
fucked
team.
her again.
On her next
I would have taken a shot at her, but if I see it go up again, I'll go, well, fuck that then. This stupid bitch.
Yeah, she's mugging us all off right now.
She really is.
She's not done anything to you, lot, really.
Nah, big.
Well, how
No,
far
she
short,
has. No, she undid my attack on him, so I'm pissed. I'm gonna kill her in the most horrid way possible.
Hey,
Beep, 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 beep.
So we've got 7 slashing damage. Oh no, 7 plus 7, so 14 slashing damage. Plus 10, 15 radiant damage. Smarten the hell out of her with Lord Almighty's might. You shall be delivered.
Oh, well, make count.
Okay, so you bring your great axe down into her shoulder, and it actually like cuts deep into her and brings her almost down to like one knee. And she's like, "You've lost your son. I just want to see mine again."
Oh.
Give over.
I just say, I don't know who your son is. I don't know who you are.
Never mind.
We are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're the bad guys.
We're the Avengers, though.
Yeah.
I heard that band in round. They're famous. So. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. And I'm going to... where was I? I was here, right? Here?
You were there, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, I'm just going to stay on. It's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
That's how.
Lovely stuff.
At the end of your turn, Lannis is going to use his final... Yeah, it would be his final legendary action to move up to your keister. He's going to get...
Do my guys get an opportunity attack?
Flanking with this movement.
Oh, what?
He's got spicy movement.
Yeah, it's got
Got
spicy
spicy
movement.
Thank you, sorry.
He's got diarrhea on the way, he gets to the toilet movement. No, I don't think so fast.
Okay, so it is Lannis's
So
turn.
annoying.
He's going to
Boys can move.
first see if he
If he
gets
started his turn next to them,
Oh,
He does get Dark Judgment back.
they would have done maybe something that would have been useful.
terrible thing.
That's very annoying. I'm actually very annoyed.
It's fine. Move them up again, and how far can they move?
Oh, they'll be able to catch up now.
And try that shit again.
Okay, so this is going to be 3 attacks with advantage against you, however.
Alright.
Let's go for a couple of the
Oh,
plastic
wait.
ones.
No, don't.
Wait.
Please,
you said
please
right.
no. Please no.
Just go for Maggie instead, man.
So the first one.
Yeah, if he misses, can you hit Maggie?
Just please say it off. The first one is 29.
Oh, love a good fight. Sounds like him, doesn't it?
That's pretty good.
The second one is only a 16.
Doesn't hit.
4 and a
In
5.
the bin.
And a 17.
Yeah. There's one of them.
So 3 attacks,
Nice.
all with advantage, and only 1 hit.
That's bad.
Is that bad?
That's real bad.
There it goes, isn't it?
Okay.
Rocky Mark.
So that is 17 points of slashing damage on that one.
How much, sorry?
17.
Okay.
So we're doing a bit across the table at each other.
Yeah.
It's a bit off.
Let's walk up.
Go on the beach.
Okay. And that is his turn. As you start kind of wailing into Maggie, he just comes up and just drives the sword up your spine. And as he does, and the other 2 kind of goes to again slash into you, but this time you manage to turn around in time and block it with your great axe. Come on, I thought we were gonna fight.
Your friend needs to be taken care of first. Sorry, you're not the most important person here.
You got him.
I've got other stuff going on. I've got other things going on, Alex. Don't think it was so needy.
Pay attention to me.
I love the little relationship. Like, well, they won't, they?
It's just like Ross and
Kill
Rachel.
David.
Right, okay, so this is where I cropped up last time. So now it's Mordefus's turn. Because yours,
More of this.
Varn, you're second from last.
More of this.
11. Oh, yeah, and he's
Yeah.
right behind me.
Yeah. So Mordefus is going to step around about 10 feet to the left of Lannis. Just down one. Towards me, sorry. There you go, perfect. And he...
Well, you're very much in the bone zone now.
Yeah, so I'm going to do some mad shit when it comes to fight down there.
Whirlwind attack.
Yeah. Stab it.
Sorry,
It's okay.
you would have had Mordecai by now. He would have arrived on your turn.
Oh,
okay.
In
shit!
case that changes anything.
Depends whether it's an action to mount him or not.
Unless mounted combatant says anything otherwise, I would say so.
It's an action until they say otherwise.
How old do you have to be to mount Mordecai?
I heard.
17 hours? What?
Hey, you say what you want to say on the internet.
This happened. This has already been said.
Oh, is it?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
That's fine.
It's what it is.
So he'll be essentially overhead.
Mm-hmm. UAV.
Yeah.
Okay.
It do be like that.
Right. So, Mortiphus' turn. He's going to reach down, place a palm on the ground, and darkness envelops you.
Fuck off, man. Dickhead moves.
That is big dickhead energy.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh my god, we both got this. Because we've learned.
No, you haven't learned.
Couldn't hold Vance
Kids
to pack
don't
the last hours.
15 foot.
We got totally screwed over by this thing. You should bring a spell that stops that from happening.
Up to here. On him. Please leave the circle.
Ooh, he's
spinning.
He's spinning around. He's going crazy.
He was doing a little pirouette.
What, Phil? Well, we need one of these.
Here we go.
Young lad.
It's alright.
Yeah.
So it's a really thin line. It's hard to make out, but
It's about
15.
same size as one of those pink or blue ones. Just put that down instead. But I don't know if you can.
That's ever so slightly too small.
Okay.
That's all right. There's a faint line on here that you can kind of see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
So darkness envelops that area.
Darkness envelopes.
At the end of Mortiphus' turn, sorry, music has stopped again. My apologies. I'm a
You've
terrible
got plenty
person.
to do. You've got plenty to do. Don't think yourself.
That is going to be Lanex's legendary action. So reset to attack against you.
But there's a advantage because he can't see shit.
But he's got some stupid nonsense, hasn't he?
He's a monster.
Dead people, they're the worst.
Cool mini though, what's that from?
I will find out, because I probably should. Jesus. Still not rolling great, but this one is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Sloppy 20. 20 so tasty.
Thank you.
That is going to be 16 points of slashing damage. Okay. Now it is Sibo's turn. Sibo.
Can't see me though. He's outside of the bubble.
That is true.
You can't see me.
Some bad.
He doesn't have that.
Actually, I actually do like it.
Their trademark.
His cousin.
Okay, he doesn't know that Sabine's lying on the floor.
Satine, come on.
Sitting. Sorry.
What says Sabine on the page?
Shut up.
Could you move Sibo up to who is that Sayri?
That's Sayri, yeah.
Move him up to Sayri, but he doesn't get quite there because he's got 25 feet.
Don't try it.
Do you know what? He's going to use his action to just close the distance.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do.
He's a dashing young man.
Really wants a kiss.
So you see this small, kind of heavily armoured, gnomish figure run up to you, and as it does get into melee with you, make a religion check for me.
A kiss check.
He's going as he runs up.
Give me a kiss.
Kiss a wussy.
Or kiss myself.
12.
12. You see a kind of rusted, tarnished-looking medallion of the Everlight hanging from his neck.
Tarnished. Ye tarnished.
Oh, tarnished. At the end of Sibo's turn, Lannis is going to use another legendary action to attack Halvar again.
Oh, God.
That's better. That is a 26 to hit. So that is going to be...
You know it will.
I've got to say it for the people. 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Get rid of that.
Sub 100.
Yeah, both of us could do. I don't want.
Okay, it's now time for Varn and the Undead.
Right. First, restrained doesn't do anything weird to you, does it?
It removes all your movements and
Disadvantage, which is fine because you're disadvantaged anyway. That's fine.
Yep.
Skeleton. Gonna shoot this person with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's good. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 is exactly his AC. Yeah, could already be it.
5, 6, 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. Let me just mark off that.
I'll do all my undead, and then you can do all your no, because just in case it fails. So, see, 1 of 10 to make.
Yep. 10 exactly on the die.
That's fine. Which then brings us to this white and actually the other white. Both of the whites are going to shoot both of their longbows twice with disadvantage at the Darkwood caster. That's the first hit is 2 19s in a row plus 4. So that's 1 longbow hit.
Yep.
Second hit with disadvantage, another 19, and then 8 plus 4, 12 to hit.
So 12 misses.
So that's 1 hit so far.
Okay.
The other 2 attacks of the other one, I'll do them all at once.
What do you want to do?
Oh yes,
breaks?
you're right, that was an 18 on that hit.
Okay.
So, thank you for your reminder. 8 damage.
8.
So another DC 10. Concentration. Constitution saving throw.
7. Darkness.
Varn succeeds where Quinn fails.
Darkness is gone.
You're welcome, team.
They did it. We did it, Reddit.
We'll just leave it there because we want to move on. Good. Next hit was 18, so we know that one hits.
Yep.
So that was the first hit of the second guy with an 18. Yeah.
Sweet.
And then 16. The alphas have done their job. I should round all this up.
Yep.
7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 4.
29.
Total piercing damage. Yeah, 7 and an 8 on the 2d8s.
Who's that on? On Lennox?
All on this guy now,
This.
because they've focused fired him to get him to drop his stupid little darkness.
No.
Bloody work.
Okay. Mortifice is just like being like arrows, just. But it doesn't seem to be reacting to it, but just taking it.
These 2 guys, we're just now focusing on him, so they're going to move up here, not next to the big guy, not within 5 foot range.
Yep.
So the first hit on the undead spirit is natural 1, which you're saying is a miss, right?
Yeah.
Second hit is into a 2, so that is 13.
This is
It's
unfortunately.
annoying. And on next to him is a zombie, which is a natural 20 on this one. It's a fucking zombie.
Nice. Hey, natural 20 is a natural 20.
A 6 on the dice though.
Hey.
So that's 12, 13 plus 5.
20. Sorry, 12 and 13 plus 5.
No. 13 plus 5.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 18.
18 damage from the crit from the one zombie. So that's skeleton, the 2 whites, the undead spirit. We've got
No more darkness.
I got rid of it.
Dark days are
The
over.
darkness broke out.
Where's the leaves?
Swings and rabbits.
Oh no, that was actually a ghast, so that's fine. Actually. And on my turn, I will move also 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There. There's so many of it. You don't know what I'm doing. And then blink. Goodbye.
Cool.
Keep fighting the bad guys. That's how they disappear into.
Do you want to leave your concentration ring on the point where you disappear?
Yeah, you get a cheeky little bit of free movement with blink. It's quite handy.
I suppose because you're in the astral plane, right?
Yeah, you can come back with an extra 10 feet from where you disappeared. So that's me.
What's that mean?
I am invincible. That's what happened last time.
Right. At the end of your turn.
Ooh, that's a saucy little face you'll put in.
I just double check the ruling on if you can hide in plain sight.
No, you have to hide behind something somehow. You can't just turn invisible without invisibility.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but they're all distracted.
Yeah, it's
and
fantasy.
I just dropped to the floor. I could be dead for all they know. And aiming my crossbow at them.
And I'm loading across.
Very much loading it, yeah.
I do like the idea of you just pretend to be dead, but also just like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You got this round,
Nice.
and then you have to find something to hide behind.
It's almost like you haven't given me anything.
Yates!
It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to hide.
Hey, you had time to talk, where you could have stealthed off and gotten to a point of, like, a vantage point.
Ah, yeah. Come on then.
Anywho, he's quite happy where he is, so that's going to be his last legendary action for another strike against you, Halvar.
We need to start clearing some bodies. Both the little ones have been hurt a little bit.
I'm not going to go for her.
That is a 22 to hit. And it's going to be... Sorry, lost the sheet. 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright, so that's all of his ones. Sayri, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to cast Holy Aura. So, a divine light washes out from you and coalesces in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius around you. Creatures of your choice in that radius, everyone fine on our side, when you cast this spell, shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends.
Oh, awesome.
In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with brilliant light. The attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the spell
That's
ends.
dope.
That's it.
And then I'm going to try and walk to here.
That smells like a...
Yes. Yeah, you're correct.
Counter spell.
God, I can't help you.
Now, he can only cast this at a 5th level.
Holy Aura is 8th.
Oh, get
Okay.
banged out.
So it still means he has to roll. But it's 10 plus
The spell's level, right?
I think so. 18.
Close to hitting 8, yeah.
10 plus spells level. Yep.
I've burned the slot no matter what though, right?
Yeah.
So does he, right?
Yeah. But it's me level 3.
But that's a straight, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
just...
all he can class. He can only...
Oh, because he's a warlock, isn't he? Yeah, so... Yeah. Oh, but that's probably that and darkness is probably tapped.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making an educated guess.
He didn't cast darkness.
Oh, Oh, is it someone else doing them?
What does this card stop?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Like
can't
So it's more as this counts for me.
Okay.
He has.
Yeah.
Eat his fingers.
His fingers up. Shut his mouth.
Glizzies. Just pop.
He'll Rolo. Rolo's guide to Volo.
Right.
You seen the new books, Planescape?
D&D. You're going to keep trying to shill it to me.
So it's an 18.
Yeah.
It's got a +3, so he needs to roll 50.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no one else
Right.
counts well.
So seeing this divine energy kind of come through the clouds onto your person, Mordefus, who you kind of know?
No.
So
I
I
don't know
get
each other.
them mixed up.
Saving only knew Owain and Frederick.
Right, okay. He kind of like looks up from his hand on the floor and focuses on you and raises another hand, and you can see these arcane glyphs appear in his hand and they wrap around you, and that holy light starts to flicker and dissipate. He is tapped.
Have you got any more slots?
I've got some slots.
Ah, you'll be fine.
He's got some slots.
That's good. That's good though.
That's
Get
what
rid
I
of
need
count
to
as well.
slot.
That's
No more darkness then.
Darkness already gone.
Yeah, but
Oh, right.
more.
Yeah.
Come back.
So that has helped it. It has helped.
Yeah.
Just get them to spaff that slot. Has helped.
I will. I'm gonna try and move out of Sibo's.
Melee range.
Yeah.
True.
What's the distance between the two of you? Just yeah, that's fine.
Try and go to here.
And you can see him. Yeah.
So that is natural 20. Why you gotta say it like that, man? So
Get a response because I want to be the centre of attention.
at least you're honest.
Real talk.
Owned it.
Some sort of water all down me.
So you take 35 points of damage from that one.
Yikes.
As you begin to run away, this smaller figure, which at first doesn't seem immediately threatening, but its eyes glow red as it pulls out a longsword and just drives it across your back as you start running away. No emotion behind it, just mindless.
It's business.
Okay. How much was that?
30 something.
35.
Hey, you're not concentrating, so don't worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
Because that would have been probably more annoying.
Yeah. Well, if it's stuck, I wouldn't have moved.
Ah, okay.
Makes sense. Okay. Bonus action. You got anything? Got potions?
Oh, I'll just do. Yeah, I'll just take a potion.
Slot down that potion. You're good.
Okay. End of your turn.
Yes.
We are back to the top of initiative. But what we'll do is we will pause there
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Alternatives.
because there's still a lot of people on the board.
Is there a second? Is there a second phase? This isn't even my final form.
There's a phase.
might be a secret
stupid set of tricks.
Hey, Lamus hasn't even interacted.
Yeah, Lamus.
Yeah.
Oh, got him.
Hey, come on now.
No, he's cool.
But,
Oh no.
but
What was to hear? You die. You just die. You just die.
hang on a
You
second.
know my characters are invincible.
People said something.
Several times.
Gosh darn it.
I love the idea of him shunting Quinn out of the ring.
Yeah.
So,
One in, one out.
just in case, the Lanix Mini is from Etsy and it's made by Prince by Dupe. Check them out if you want.
Link in the episode description.
Sure, there you go.
Right, we do that.
Look at that. Synergy. Lovely stuff. And actually, this battle map is game. No, it's not game.
I was about to zoom in, but I won't do it.
That is.
This piece of shit, yeah, of course it is.
No, that is why is it not on here? We're linked that
In the episode description
in
too.
the episode description as well.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah. So sorry, but we're going long, and it's gonna get longer. So this isn't the final episode.
What? That's such a surprise to me.
This is the first
How
part.
could that have happened?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, maybe it's because everybody was fucking about with pews and tables and shit.
Should have done the job.
Should've done the jump.
Should have done
If
the
you had
job.
done the jump, we'd be done by now.
Because you would have fallen to.
And I would have
Did that 3 hours ago.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, we've got one more for you. We're going to take a picture of all of this so that we can try and match everything.
These
up
boys have been all over it.
as
They've
we
been
can.
snapping this like a pack.
Lovely stuff. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Thread, YouTube.
Scrams, the Instagrams.
Bebo.
No, not that one.
Cowboy Bebo.
MySpace.
No, also not that one.
Stitcher.
Patreon.
RSS.
Podcaster. Thinking Critically. All of that. And Game-T discount code, the Prigsy.
Not a single fucking number in that.
No numbers whatsoever.
Numbers
Whatever
whatsoever.
he just said.
Right, but that's it. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.